Well,
Good
hey,
morning.
good morning. We just went live. Uh,
Folks,
how you doing? Crazy shit, Jello. I hope you're ready for this, Jello, because before I love to start my videos, folks. Well, first of all, I wish Jello, I wish you would do something really sexy right now. We need some Billy moving right now. I could really because I've got what I've got to talk about is really serious. So we need some Billy shaking and jiving or shucking and jiving or dance or something. I need something to help me get through this, Jello. I really do. Okay. Oh, there we go. Folks,
Now that you're going out into the world, there's something you should know. You see that?
Yeah?
That's shit. And this is Shinola.
Shit. Shinola.
Son, you're gonna be all right.
this is the part that's going to really hurt, folks.
This is a
I mean,
video.
here we go.
Please do not fund Grampy Lobster.
No.
I dare all the trolls out there that are following Grampy Lobster. If you like seeing people suffer, like you like to see me suffer, do fun Grampy Lobster. That would be a good enjoyment for you guys. That would be a great enjoyment for you guys. You know? I think you'll like that. I think you'll love to see Grampy Lobster fucking suffer. You like to see me suffer? Hell, why don't you watch Grampy Lobster suffer? Do not fund his ass. You know, do not fund Grampy Lobster. This is my video saying, oh yeah, Grampy Lobster, in a cage fight. I think you're too brittle to hurt me. I think you're just too brittle to hurt me.
If that wasn't bad enough, folks, I mean,
folks, I will make Grampy suffer when he comes here in a couple of weeks. I'm going to tickle him till he pees, and I believe he's asthmatic, so that could cause problems.
yeah, I mean, making me suffer. I mean, I get where she's coming from. I mean, and plus, Jello, that's not the deal. It's Jello. What I'm about to play, and I don't know. I've been exposed, Jello. Once again, Michelle has done so much. Wow, folks, it's getting to the point where uh, I don't know, folks. Things are getting stressful. How you doing there, XX? How's that baby coming? Exposed. I've been totally exposed.
You think you might have to quit the internets forever?
Man, it's possible. It's oh, folks. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I want to put this out, folks, before anybody, because apparently not very many people have seen this, and it hasn't gotten out in public yet. But folks, I need to play. I need to play this. I want you to hear it from this. I want you to hear it on my stream, folks, before you hear it. Folks, I'm sorry.
Hello. Let's talk about Lobster Man. This guy is a fucking manipulator. This guy is a control freak. This guy has a problem.
That's true.
Here's a guy that likes to get into my personal life. Here's a guy who has my fucking address. Here's a guy who has my fucking number. And here's a guy who has the enjoyment of putting fear on me every fucking...
Do you know why I have Michelle Best's number? Do you know why I have Michelle?
I do.
Why is that, Jello?
Because her information got sent to you when she dug up yours.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's correct and accurate. Thank you. That's why. That's why I
She's the one that actually did the thing that she's now claiming that you're
Right.
doing. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I get it. I get it. I just want to make sure everybody gets it. We all got to be on the same page with this fucking moron.
Okay. So, folks, I've been talking about this crazy person. Folks, I do videos. I joke at people, things like that. Take it for what it is. You know, I get Shanny and Rev. They think I'm going to hell. You know, lake of fire. Shanny wanted me to repent because, you know, God had a better purpose for me. But whatever, you know. Von Helton claims that my health problems are because of, you know, his gods. But, you know, I mean, realistically, do I, you know, I don't believe any of them have the ability nor the brains or any type of power. There's nothing there to that. It's funny as fuck. And this is funny as well. You know what's really funny? Jello, look at her hair right now. Is that like a part that's like gone? It's, folks, I don't make fun of people because they're transgender, you know, which I'm going to be accused of a lot of shit in this video, folks. I'm going to be accused of so much shit, it's not funny. It's kind of funny because, but this person, you know, has not only, you know, I get it. She doesn't like the fact I make fun of her, right? I get it. But when you go to so far as to talk about purchasing a shotgun on Facebook and posting it on Facebook, and then claiming that you're going to shoot me. Anyway, I'm not afraid of Michelle Best. She's going to make a lot of she's going to say a lot of fucked up shit. Let's not get into who's misgendering who right now. Michelle Best, I call her Mikey. She doesn't have a dick anymore. I mean, I don't really give a shit, folks. I don't make fun of. It doesn't matter, you know. So that's got nothing to do with anything. How you doing, Ann Kennedy? But she accuses me of a lot of stuff. A lot of things that, well, she's probably done. It gets creepy, folks.
And he's a total scumbag. That's what he is. Grampy Lobster Man is a fucking scumbag, dirtbag.
Now that is not that. Okay, that's she's not.
She's kind of got you there.
She's got there. Yeah, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Can I throw a little thing in here? Like,
What's that?
It's something she has in common, and I know you're not trying to get off topic, but it's something she has in common with Shanny and Rev, with kinda with G-Man, with Vaughn. These Lulz cows that are so
trash
about you laughing at them that they want you dead because you laugh at them. Like, I mean, that's something really to consider. I've been laughed at. We laugh at each other. When I was young, I didn't always I wasn't always trying to be funny. I get like not a lot of people don't think I'm funny. I understand, but you understand that I'm trying to be funny. Right. My intent is to be funny. When I was a kid, I was just trying to fit in. I wasn't necessarily trying to be funny all the time, right? People laughed at me when I was a kid, and it hurt my feelings. I felt bad. You know, sometimes I felt embarrassed or ashamed of myself, depending on what had happened, why I was being laughed at. But never once did I don't think, maybe when I was really young in my most childish moments, I might have wanted somebody that laughed at me, but certainly never as an adult. Or I don't think like that. I don't think someone that laughs should die. That's insanity.
I wanted them to get in trouble Because exactly, I was pretty much the same way. I didn't fit in. I got laughed at a lot. I even got beat up a lot. You know, but then I figured, hey, if I'm
Grampy, I know. Me too.
but if you're the entertainment, it's not. Grampy does love raccoons. You're trying to start fights, anyway. But yeah, it was you know it wasn't as hard as if you were the entertainment, right? So you didn't mind, you know, you were the
Yeah, you learned to laugh along.
yeah, you were the entertainment. You knew what you were, and it was better than getting your head flushed in the toilet. You
Oh
know?
yeah,
I
I
mean,
learned how to take a pratfall long before I knew what a
yeah,
pratfall was.
yeah,
Because if I'm throwing myself down the stairs, at least someone else
yeah.
isn't.
I was forced into a fight one time, and I fought in these guys. This guy wanted to fight, and I'm like, holy shit, okay, I gotta fight, right? So we fought. I mean, we threw a few punches. He hit me. I hit him. I mean, it was going nowhere, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is you know, I'm like, why are we doing this and shit? So the next time he hit me, I just went, oh fuck it, and I fell, right? And the guy won, and it was like, you know, I was like, okay, he feels better, I guess. I don't know, but I was like, oh, let's just get this over with, you know, and that's, you know, I don't know. But if you know, yeah, you learn to take pratfalls. You know, you learn to, and trust me, it wasn't to the point where like I wanted to commit suicide. I mean, and I get some kids are just brutally attacked, right? Some kids are mercifully, you know, gone after for whatever. But a lot of kids, I mean, Jello got fucked with a lot. I got fucked with a lot, you know. Stinky, if he would just admit that he got fucked with a lot, he'd probably have better stories to tell. Because I love to talk about dumb, you know, like when I was, like, I always talk about, you know, I wasn't a very bright kid, you know? I have fun with that. Because I like to talk about really stupid shit that I did. Because I find it funny now, you know?
If you didn't, you certainly wouldn't put up with all the people that hang out on your panel making comments like, when you were a kid?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, and some people, you know, I guess, you know, whether I look 61 or, hell, I'll be 62 this year, folks, in December. But I have a hard time sometimes seeing the age in these because it's personalities and voices. I mean, I get everybody's younger than me. You know, and that goes without saying. I'm not trying to go, oh, the old guy or anything like that. But sometimes I almost forget that we're all not the same fucking age. And that's when I think I don't know where I'm going with this, folks. But remember, you're gonna hear some really fucked up shit, you know. And if the join link is in the Discord, so yeah, hop on in, folks.
You know, this guy thinks he's fucking innocent, but he's not. He's not innocent. You know, this guy thinks everything revolves around him. You know, that's why he's a narcissist. I realize that he is a big fucking narcissist. You know, he's a big fucking narcissist, and like father, like son, like father, like son. You know. What kind of fucked up family do you have, Grampy Lobster? You have a fucked up family. You know, you think this is enjoyment, this is entertainment, to make fun of other people? Look at you, Grampy Lobster. Look at you. Look at how you are. You know? Why don't you look at yourself for a change, Grampy Lobster? Because you are the dumbest fuck. I mean, you are the dumbest fuck. You know? Yeah, you want to take my life personal. So yeah, I want to take your life personal too. And you know how it feels now. I realize that you know how it feels now, because right now you're taking it personal. Which at least I know I hit your nerves.
How do you say take what they said and like turn it around and that's actually what happened? To the other, you know? Because Michelle understands that I look at keywords that Michelle likes to use, that I use. And the whole personal thing. Yeah, I told her she's taking it personal because she's threatened my life. She's put my address out on my docs, my complete docs, out on a live stream. The only thing, reverse psychology. Yeah, okay. But, okay. Yeah, see, I'm not into those different terms of fallacies and stuff. You know, to me, bullshit is just bullshit. She's threatened me not only physically, spiritually, mentally. She's gonna haunt me before I die, you know. It's gonna be crazy, folks. She's gonna haunt my apartment, right? Which we're gonna be moving pretty soon. So, should be stuck here with somebody else. But yeah, she hasn't even gotten. And by the way, folks, I'm only saying she is because I'm not transphobe or whatever the fuck. She identifies as a certain gender, and I have never, ever once taken it, you know, because there's so much more you can just. It's like Shanny. It's like, you make fun of me because I'm fat. It's like, nah, fuck you.
Is there I mean, look at you.
Grampy
For 5 years. You know, it's funny, Grampy. You're the first one
is you, folks.
who started this mess. Grampy is the type of guy, he likes to start the mess, but he doesn't like to end the mess. That's the way he is. He just like to make it, he just wants the mess to keep going on and on and on. And all his fucking minions do the same fucking thing. They're all pathetic. Fuckheads. That's all they are. You know why they like to be clowns? You know why these trolls like to dress up little like clowns? Because they like to attract little girls and boys. That's why they like to dress up like little like clowns. They like to attract little girls and boys. They'll show you how sick they really are.
Okay, once again, folks, I don't accuse anybody. I don't use that term. I do not like using certain words, folks, because when you use, oh no, look, Stella, I've been poking at Michelle Best. She claims for 5 years. Okay, once she actually claimed 10 years, but I've barely been on the internet 10 years. But yeah, she's going that way, Job Beach. So and like I don't like even talking about that really, even when it comes to Stinky, because I'm not comfortable with accusations and using words like that unless you know what I mean. So I'm not one of these tokes for Carl, right? However, this isn't the first time, you know, some stupid, whatever she identifies herself as, folks. I call her Mikey. Okay. We had some fun. It's the crazy shit she says. It's the third eye shit. It's the politics that she hates. She's not Republican. She's not Democrat. She's nothing. She hates everybody. She's not religious. She's not atheist. She's anti-everything. If you are anything, she hates it. She hates her own people. She hates everything. She's having a miserable fucking life. And she puts it on the fucking internet. And I found Michelle, I don't know, probably around 3 years ago, and I've been having fun with it. No, she's, her mother's Vietnamese, her dad's not, you know, whatever. Save time, hate everyone, beach. That's probably why, I don't know. He's a one of a guy. I just remember Beach used to get angry a lot. Beach is a very blunt person. He doesn't hold back, folks. But neither does Michelle.
Yeah, I like that about him.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like. Honestly, I just remember
It's like
that.
Blue. It's like the thing that people hate about Blue is the thing that I really like about Blue.
Yeah, I mean, well, Blue, and he's, I haven't really talked because I don't really. I did that video and I think Blue, he's been, so I'm not, go, but yeah, but Beach, I've seen Beach. I remember. Beach was the only one that fucking defended me when I made that video. I mean, he was the first one, but Beach would also like lose his shit sometimes, and I got it's entertaining, I mean, I don't think he's takes a lot of stuff personal. I don't know, he might, but I think in the end, he's still a nice guy. He just has tendencies,
Anger issues.
Yeah. So, but anyway, folks, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. How you doing?
Why be a clown? You must love little girls and little boys.
Yeah.
Being the clown that you are. So you do have a sick side. You have to have a sick side, Look at you, I mean, personally, personally.
Everything Michelle Best, just like Stinky, everything Michelle Best likes to talk about, 9 times out of 10, they're projecting. Now, I'm not saying that she likes little boys or little girls. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, we all know Michelle Best likes to project a lot of shit onto other fucking people. She lives for it. I put the link in Discord, Raccoon Man.
You got in my life. Like, you got into my you got into my personal life.
No, you got into my personal life, which exposed me to your personal life, and I have evidence of that. I mean, this is beyond like flagging videos, folks. She's already put out my address once. She didn't quite, she's too stupid to, I don't know, she got all my numbers except for 2. And so, what does she think, what does she think she's going to do with that? Is that supposed to, like, make me nervous? Is that supposed to scare me? I mean, she thinks that, folks, I haven't been on the internet all day. I found this later this afternoon. Okay? I've been gone all day. I'm not on the internet as much as a lot of people think I am. 99% of the time, and I want to make this clear, that Michelle Best goes live and says, I'm in the side chat. It's not me. I'm blocked. I can't make a comment. I can't make a comment in her side chat. I can't make a comment on her channel. So how in the fuck is she talking to me in the side chat or my comments? Her own name is blocked. So she's not that stupid.
And here you are telling me to stop getting into your personal life? Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I tell you, fucking Grampy. That's what I tell you, Grampy. Fuck you. It's okay for you to get into my personal life, but it's not okay for me to get into your personal life? What kind of fucked up person are you? What kind of fucked up person are you? You don't want to get hurt? Are you afraid to get hurt? Yeah, Grampy is afraid to get hurt mentally. I guess he can't handle it. It's funny, Grampy. I've been fucking dealing with you for 5 years, and now I can handle it. You cannot.
I haven't been. You better be good, Raccoon Man.
I handle it. Grampy is a weak motherfucker. His mind is weak. And here he is messing with my family. Here he is messing with my fucking family.
No, I understand that, Isabella Rose. Someone's using. There's Son of Lobster. There's. I watch the chat sometimes. Sometimes I try to comment, but it doesn't show up. You know, so and it doesn't get deleted. Yeah, 5 whole years. I haven't. Yeah. I was too involved with Stinky 5 years ago.
Getting into my personal life,
Yeah.
and he wants everything. He doesn't want me to mess with his fucking fucked up family that he has. You know, his fucking you know, yeah, he has a fucked up family.
That's not.
I think he's fucked up himself, to be honest, because I think he has. He's like a little child that hasn't grown up yet. You know.
Oh, speaking of little children that haven't grown up yet, Miss Parker, I told you guys, we're going to stop for chips. Only, oh, God damn it! You look. I told you guys. Why don't we bring chips, right? We got snacks for the fucking road, and you guys are going, no, I'm not hungry right now. Well, it'll be okay. But now you're fucking hungry, and you think, oh shit, I should have thought about that. Just like, you know what? That's why we have the pecan, because you should have thought about peeing before we left. Oh, for fuck's sake! God damn it!
No, he hasn't matured yet for a 65 fucking year old fuckhead like he is.
I'm only 61.
He hasn't matured yet. He's not matured enough yet. He hasn't grown up yet. You know, he.
Okay, Jello. That wasn't an untrue statement. I haven't grown up. I'm very. I'm not a very mature person. Miss Parker, Grandma gave you those candies 2 Christmases ago. Okay? 2 Christmases ago, Granny gave you those fucking chips, those candies. And you're not gonna get any more chips until you finish eating all those old people candies. They're not old people candies. They're old-fashioned candies. They're candies from oh my God, you kids.
When I think of old people candy, I think of like the ribbon candy.
I think of those bulk candies they would have like years ago that kids would shove in your stocking, you know, and they weren't even really wrapped. They were, yeah. Brock's. There was I don't know.
Here, kid, here's a couple of scoops of gummy worms. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Hey, something for your stocking, boy. Hey, thanks a lot, Sam Mitch. Oh. Uh-oh.
Did we already gain and lose a raccoon?
I think so. Boiled candy. No, it just...
Wants to still be this fucking, you know, it's like going back to high school. Grampy Lobster is the typical bully in high school, you know? And
No,
all he
it
wants to do
literally
is
wasn't.
fucking pick on you
No,
all
he's
the way
not.
through the whole year of high school. You know, every year till the fucking, I mean, he'll fuck with you. I mean, he'll just nonstop fuck with you. That's it.
Yes. Horsehound drops. Oh, God.
Horsehound, wasn't that like
Oh.
licorice?
Yeah, but it was...
But it's not licorice, though. It's something
Yeah,
different,
it's like they used to tell me that root beer and sarsaparilla were the same thing, and then
No,
I tasted
they're
sarsaparilla.
close.
No,
They're
not.
close. They're I mean, I've had them both, and they're kind of.
No, but no. One is one is the other. You know what I'm saying?
There's a big difference for sure.
Yeah, and yeah. Oh God. Good and Plenty. I remember when Good and Plenty was a fucking good night. Yeah, that was a cool candy.
Good and Plenty were those crappy little
Yeah.
thin things that
Oh, they were black and white. Very black and white, and that was very racist. But then they had Good and Fruity.
Weren't they the licorice things that were candy coated?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got those in like red and pink and stuff too.
Yeah. Love my Good and Plenty. Billy says, really rings my bell.
Shows you what a sick fucking mind he has.
That's also not
This
true.
fucker is
No,
fucking is a pathetic piece of shit. That's all he is. He's a pathetic piece of shit. You
That's
know,
not also
he doesn't like
untrue.
anybody to get into his personal life. You know, fuck you and your family. I tell you, fuck your fucking your daughter and your fucking son. Fuck them both, because they're like, you know, like I said, like father, like son. You're all fucking sick. You raise a sick family. I guess that's what you want.
Blue. I did enjoy.
You know, you're nothing but a lying piece of shit. You know, that's all you are, Grampy. You're nothing but a lying piece of shit who likes to erase, cover your tracks so you don't get spotted, because that's how you really are. That's how you really are. You're a fraud. You always will be a fucking fraud, Grampy.
There you go, folks.
What is
There's
she even
there's no
accusing
honesty
you?
about you.
What?
What is she even accusing you of? Like, right, you're a liar. Is there anything she's taking issue with that you actually said? Like, is she going, look, here's what Grampy said that's a lie. Here's the lie. This is what Grampy's saying. It's a lie. Is she doing any of that?
I'm not really sure what.
I think what's going on here is Grampy half-dicked her.
Oh, Jesus. How are you going to start this?
You don't have no honesty at all.
That's also not... I'm... This is how I started my day, folks. I mean, not literally, but I found this. Oh shit! Like 5 o'clock. What was it?
It was early this morning.
Yeah, it was like noon, I think. But I didn't find this till like 5 or 5:30, and I'm like, oh shit, man. Ah, God, and it's Friday too. And I wanted to share this with the Geek Room, but we can't get through 5 minutes and stuff. And that whole show tonight, folks, I'm sitting there going, oh man, this is going to be fun later on. And I'm glad you're here, folks, because I'm being exposed. And I'm, like I said, I wanted you to hear it first. I mean,
if somebody could get us an address to him.
No, yeah, to me or her?
To her.
No, look. I'm not advocating. There's people that have it.
No harassment, Grampy.
I don't want. I'm not telling people to send her anything.
I want to send her one of them giant dildos and maybe she'll leave you alone.
No. See, and that's that might work.
That would work.
No, but see, I get that. It's a character, and like I said, a lot of people they don't understand why I pay attention to what Michelle says, and it can't always be stinky, folks. She's another person that thinks that the world doesn't want to hear what she has to say.
I mean, she's right about that.
And I have given her ample opportunity and promotion with very little repayment. I mean, I've got probably $6, maybe at best, from ad revenue on something that had anything to do with Michelle Best. Maybe not even that much.
She's so ungrateful, Grampy. She's just like a schemo.
No, this isn't. No. This is weirder than schemo. I mean, on a lot of levels. Sure, Emo was ready to went to Boston, and it was going to be Gary Snowflake and all that stuff like that. Okay? That's literally as far as Emo was to take it, because we all know that when Emo was confronted in Mexico, Maine, he called the cops. So this is different than Emo. Okay? Grampy should send her a Von Hilton bikini and shower curtain. God damn.
Man, don't make me so.
I mean, if somebody else had the information or something like that, I mean, I have. It's been given to me. Anybody that's given me Michelle's best information, I've deleted it. But because the only way I have Michelle Best's information is because she sought out mine, and she thinks people are stupid. So, what's up, Secular? So, I mean, anyway, remember, for January 1st, this next year, I'm supposed to be shot, wounded at least, or stabbed.
So everybody in the
But I'm the one that is, I don't know. I make weird videos about a lot of people. I put a lot of goofy shit. I don't make fun of people for who they fuck, what they look like. Well, sometimes. It's what they say. It's
want to do is keep the lies going.
It's how they present themselves. And I try to present it in an different way that other people don't do. Okay? I don't make accusations about people. I don't say things about people that they haven't said. Just like everybody else out here. The reason people say certain things about Michelle Best is because she's literally said this shit. Well, that's because you're... Jesus Christ, Quasi.
Did she
I'm Quasi. Well, hold on a second, Raccoon Man. I'm sorry. Quasi, I'm trying to give that Quasi, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is why I do Quasi. It's because it's times like this, Quasi. I'm trying to have a moment here with my crowd. No, I demand you. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not, no. I am, Quasi, you know what? Jesus. I know you're supposed to be Canadian and stuff like that. And, well, I may or may not still owe you for some cocaine. But, so I hesitate. But you know what, dude? Don't push me. I'm serious. I'm just telling you. Okay, settle down. Okay. Folks, it's yeah, I know. It's quiet. I always gotta stir up fucking shit. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. One of these days, man. Damn, Quasi. That's why I love you folks. Except for Quasi. Jesus. Folks, you know what? We're maybe halfway done with this.
Keep the madness going. All you want to do is make my life a living hell. That's the whole goal for you, for me. The whole for him. It's funny. Like I said, I adapt. I don't take it personal no more. But now I see that Grampy likes to take it personal because I mess with his fucking family. Grampy likes to take it personal. Now I'm messing with this sick fucking family that he has.
I've never contacted... Folks, I don't contact people. I mean, I don't honestly give a fuck where you live. If I don't like you, that doesn't mean I'm going to contact your family. Why would I do that? I've never understood that. Kind of like dick pics. Hey, when I go out, here's a picture of my dick. Hey, Hey, nice to meet you. Here's my pecker, Hey, nice, Not to say tits aren't nice, but Megan's tits. Oh, God, Jello. Remember seeing those? Those were just...
No, I didn't.
Oh, when somebody had a video with that Megan chick. I
heard tonight on the Geek.
Yeah, she changed her shirt and she took her shirt off and these things kind of like fell. And
did Will call them an anomaly?
I don't know what he called them, but I had, you know what? I had to go. I had to go. I had to turn on Pornhub. I really did. I had no other option at that point. There was no
Oh,
other
they're
option.
nice.
Yeah. So I had to get reacquainted with. Oh, those were tits. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So I like to have that last. Uh, your official gold digger. All right, folks. Remember. Oh, and if you want to hear about the story about how the greedy gold diggers started, I mean,
They all like to dress up like clowns, so yeah, they love attracting little boys and girls. Yeah, that's what his family's about. All like to dress up like like clowns, attracting little boys and girls. That's why they always come up with clowns all the time. Yeah, that's the beginning of a pedophile, dressing up like a little clown. Yeah.
a bozo, I'd be taking that kind of personal. You know what I mean?
Hey, Grampy,
What?
did Mikey cut his dinghy off?
Mikey? No. Mikey had his plumbing changed surgically. So he had his plumbing changed. So, but not. He had the plumbing. He had it done downstairs, but not upstairs. You know what I mean?
It's not a vagina then.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna get. We're not gonna get into what Michelle calls the thing that she pees out of.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of fucked up.
Okay, I'm just.
I mean, do you
confused.
want? Okay. If it I get. Let's run with this, folks. There's 44 people watching. It's Raccoon Man. Now, look, folks. I'm curious, and I'm only asking this, and I'm really. I'm kind of afraid to what the answer is going to be, kind of. But it's right.
I'm
Exactly.
on it.
No,
I'm
okay,
honestly
so
confused.
okay, so you're confused, okay? Now, let's say for instance, and we'll use your terminology. She got her wiener cut off, okay? Now, she still has to have the ability to pee, okay?
Right.
There's certain things that surgically have to be done in order for her not to bleed to death and to have at least some sort of urine, some sort of, you know what I'm saying? The pee still has to flow, right?
Right.
Still gotta
right.
go pee, okay? So, okay, and let's not call it a vagina because maybe biologically it's not a vagina, okay?
Okay.
If you want to go
okay.
buy the book because, Anyway,
I just want to say I'm not comfortable with this conversation. Just want to like when people say that these three guys were talking about this thing, I want to say nah, they are. I'm not. Just want to put that in there.
No, the reason I asked
and
is
no, listen. Okay, Raccoon Man. Pee doesn't come from the vagina anyway, Grampy. I know, but why does it matter? I mean, it's not a vagina. What would you call it? And please, because I'll mute. Okay, but because I the front hole. Yeah. So we can rename. Let's put it this way, okay? You can rename that hole or that thing that Michelle Best pees out of, okay? We won't
Right.
call it a vagina. We'll call it something else, okay? The pee thing, front hole, whatever you want to call it, okay? Is that okay for you?
yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so let's move on to, let's get past urination and wieners and stuff, because
You understand? It's funny about how you fucking sick fucks are. Playing this fucking stupid game, the troll game. Yeah, he likes to play the fucking troll game, and it's very entertainment for himself. His enjoyment for, and then turn around, he talks bad about people like me. This is how pathetic this fuck is. This guy will steal your videos. This is what Grampy Lobster does. He steals your videos, and he makes fun of people like me. He makes fun of people that are different.
Yeah, you're different.
I like this one. A mish hole. How's that for you? That gotta be the new name. It won't be a vagina, Raccoon Man. It'll be called a mish hole. Okay?
I got it.
That work for you?
I think that would work. That PC right there.
Well, absolutely. That's absolutely. And you know what? You know, because there's a lot of people out there that that identify differently than a lot of people do, and have had different experiences, surgery, whatever the fuck, you know. And we're not. I'm not making. We're not here to criticize anybody's pee hole, or the fact that you know, they may have a penis, or may not have a penis.
I used to have friends that were not fully trans, and you know,
well, come on,
I had
Melissa.
a great time with them. The people are hilarious, but there's also another side. They're very depressed people.
Oh, really? Some of the most.
The acting of over the top being happy is a compensation.
No, it's not. I know people. Look. I know people. I know a lot of people that are very over the top happy. And when I first meet, and I'm not just talking trans people or a flamboyant gay man or members of my family or anything like that. I'm talking about people that are genuinely bubbly, nice people all the fucking time. You think, holy shit, do they ever stop? And no, they don't. That's their personality. So some people anywhere will fake anything, happiness. Okay? To say that people that it's not even close to being, that's not why people are a certain way, because they're depressed. I know people that know. Are there depressed people like that? Sure, absolutely. But that's not a reason somebody becomes transgender or gay. Seriously? It's just not.
I just think you're born that way.
Okay. You are more than happy. Okay, sure, absolutely. They're, you know, they're born that way, you know. We support people. We have friends like that. Yeah. So at this point, why would you care how Michelle pees?
Well, Grampy, I'm believing people that as long as they're not harming children or animals, and it makes them happy, and they're consenting adults, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Anyway, moving beyond. Okay, we're there. Moving on.
No, Grampy Lobster's not different. He's just a fucking pure asshole. Just like his son is a pure asshole. You know, I bet everybody in his fucking family are pure assholes. That's all they are.
Bill, I'll let you in a minute. I
This
had no
dude
problem.
hates you.
You're really drunk tonight, aren't you?
He hates you.
Well, she does. She does not think fondly of me. No, that's.
They're just pure assholes, and they don't like to be. They want to win all the time. That's all they care about is winning. You know, it's the first time in my life I see him lose. You know, the first time in my life I seen him fucking lose.
What did I lose?
You know, first time in my life I see him fucking lose. He finally has a weakness. You know, this guy is fucking, taking my personal life for his advantage. This is what a bully does. This is exactly what a bully does. This guy's been bullying me for 5 fucking years.
I haven't known of Michelle for 5 years. Folks, look at my videos. My other channel was, well, it doesn't exist, but no. This channel, no.
On YouTube.
When I was Secular Lobster, I have never heard of this, okay? And I've only had this channel almost 3 years. September 21st, folks.
I'm surprised YouTube haven't fucking caught this bastard. I'm surprised YouTube haven't fucking banned this bastard. They should ban him. Because this guy, that's all he wants to do is make everybody's life miserable. That's all that's his whole, if he wants to make my life miserable, then his life must be.
Gotta go have a good stream, buddy. The best thing about Grampy is making you hold the pee and it keeps your hands warm.
You know what's weird about what she's saying here is like, Shani claims to have been in a fight with drag for like 13 years or whatever, you know. In that case, she's lying.
Right.
In this case, she could be lying. She in order for it to be a lie, she has to be aware that what she's saying isn't true.
Right.
You can say something that isn't true all day long, but if you think it's true, you're not lying, you're just wrong. But like that thing where she gets you and whatever that McMuffins person is, how she gets you two confused.
Yeah.
Like, I think there may be this, it's possible. It's altogether possible that she's got this idea in her head that different trolls she's had while making these weird videos over the years are the same person. They just keep putting on different socks, right?
It's me and a bunch of people. I control people. I have minions.
I like that. It's fun that you are to her what drag is to Gary.
But listen. I get that. Okay, I get that, and it'd be like, oh yeah, Dragnot gets something fun like G-Man, and I get stuck with a psychopath. I mean, Dragnot.
G-Man's a psychopath too.
G-Man makes threats, but I seriously don't think G-Man's stupid enough to ever go to Drag's house and try to shoot him or stab him.
Listen here, Gary is plenty stupid.
Okay, well, so maybe it is the same. I don't know. But yeah, I'm being exposed, folks. Melissa, how you doing?
I tried to send you signals. Vaughn took me captive.
Oh my God.
Kept me in his basement.
Well, miserable as fuck.
Yeah.
Listen.
And Shani practiced makeup on me, make me look like Ratifac Placha.
What's that?
Oh, it's that. I think it's the Czech Republic puppet.
Oh.
Just joking. It's on Lost Media Rabbit Hole.
Well, I hope you learned some tips because I always try to learn something when I watch her makeup tutorials.
You hope I grew some tits?
Learn some tips. Your tits are fine.
Oh, thank you. No, I've been fine. I was just joking.
Well, look.
But I did become
go ahead.
early gold digger.
Oh, thank you so much. I saw that. I think that's when did you join today?
Yeah, today or yesterday, last night.
Oh, because I know between there were 36 regular members and then 4 greedy gold diggers, and I was like, wow, I've actually hit 40 again. I mean, with total numbers and stuff. But I just thought of that, you know, because I mean, like, I really want to have something for like members because I appreciate people like giving me even what $3 a month or whatever, you know. But I don't want to have like a members only stream or you know only members only comment section or some shit because a lot of people watch my videos and don't and they pay, you know, they're not going to pay $2, and I don't blame them. It's not. I mean, I would like to get to 50. I mean, that's my magic number. But I don't, you know, so I'm hesitant to have something like that. Because
have you considered dick pics?
There was this one time when I had to ask the Geek Room if they'd gotten something mixed up with my membership. And then I think they might have taken it the wrong way because Billy gave me this look.
Well, I get like, look, I get
Grampy, it was a joke.
No, I get love nude lobsters. Oh God, y'all don't want to see that. I get messages sometimes from people because at times people's bank account changes or for some reason they have to cancel their and they'll say hey I've had people ask if I got their if I got their whatever yet because it hasn't come through on their side, right? And sometimes, you know, I'll get a question like that. I've had a couple people say, I'm sorry, I can't for a little bit. I'll do it, you know, like that. But that's just not something you do in the, I wouldn't do that like in the open chat, you know, because it can kind of come across like, I mean, like the new member, or did you get my membership thing? Would be like, yeah, you know, I got it, thanks, you know. But the Geek Room can take things and just run with them because, like I said, folks, I'm going to be covering the Geek Room. I think it's about time somebody actually does an expose on the Geek Room. They've gotten away with so much over the years, folks. And I mean, Billy, or not Billy, because he wasn't there. He didn't even have the courtesy to show up. But Bran and Billy, you know, Bran and Frankie, yeah. Bran and Frankie, you know. And then there's Anna, the one that hardly ever shows up. She only shows up.
If you want a co-pilot, I'd be happy to join you for that. Just so long as it's not the salt mine. I can't stand that one nasally dude's voice.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm telling you, that guy is the reason we are called honkies.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Jello, you're my favorite on the Geek Room.
We are definitely.
I'm not a member of the Geek Room.
Oh God.
No, nor am I.
Just stop.
It's about time they get exposed, you know. I mean, sometimes we found out information, folks, you know, through means that we weren't looking. And sometimes you find out things you didn't know. They don't think that anybody's gonna. Oh, nobody's critiquing our show. Nobody's reviewing our show. So you know, I mean, we're not gonna review, you know, the salt mine because I think that would be just YouTube suicide personally. But nor would I, you know, shit on the Devil's Lettuce because that's the only show they let me on. Because I'm not good enough to be a guest on their show. So that's
let's just riff on Bran riffs.
Yeah, Bran riffs, absolutely.
I come up with, I don't know, you don't read chat when you're on their show, do you?
No, I can't see it at all.
Right. I don't watch chat when I'm in here. After your show's over, when I've been on the whole time, I'll go back and scroll through to just see all the yellow shots to read the messages. But I don't have a clue when they come.
No.
Fuck, I'm really stoned. I had a reason for bringing that up, and I just totally lost it.
Yeah, because they don't want us to know, Jello. They don't want us to know. They're hiding that from us.
I lost 11 pounds since I've been gone, and then I smoked pot twice. I smoked weed the one time I told you, Jello.
And you put it all back on, right?
Yes. No kidding.
Are you serious?
I ate.
You lost how many pounds?
I lost 11. I put 5 back on.
Well, you can shit 5 pounds in a week. In a couple of days.
I'm only 5 foot tall.
So
I'm
what?
only 5 foot tall.
Doesn't matter. You eat that much, you're gonna shit that much, maybe more.
Well, calories. It depends on what you eat. I ate Jack in the Box and my mom's shepherd pie. So.
Well, Jack in the Box and shepherd pie digest very smoothly through your system. It's been scientifically shown. So
I'm not going on camera until I lose that 5 pounds again.
So we make poopy a lot. A little bit of I don't know, maybe a laxative. Sticking your finger down your throat.
Yeah, the old Elton John diet.
I wouldn't call it that. We used to call it Jared Carpenter diet. But
that
really
too. Well, he would drink. He'd drink Johnny Walker until he puked.
Oh God!
He'd drink Johnny Walker until he puked.
Oh God! You remember when? See, you guys, when Jared Carpenter died.
I know. I remember the joke.
Oh my God! And you were. It was so cruel to make Jared Carpenter jokes and stuff. And it still is, folks. But anyway, good luck on losing the weight. And
his life must be miserable as fuck compared to mine. So basically, I think he's just taking it out on me for his enjoyment. That's what he does. He takes it out all on me for his enjoyment, and that's all he cares about. He's a pretty selfish fuckhead. Grampy Lobster is a fucking selfish fuckhead. He's a narcissist. I know for a fact now he's a fucking narcissist. I know that for a fact he's a fucking narcissist because this is always one way. It's always about him.
Right.
It's always about him.
Yeah.
I knew. I could hear Melissa chewing on her fingers.
The way he writes in my fucking response in my fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
He's a narcissist. I don't know how you. I feel sorry for your family.
Fucking narcissist.
I feel sorry for your son. I feel sorry for your son because he's going to be a narcissist just like you.
He's going to be a narcissist just like you. He's probably a fucking narcissist too.
And you guys believe this is entertainment. You guys look at this as entertainment, making fun of people like me.
Well, you say things like narcissist.
Yeah, Grumpy is a selfish fuckhead. That's all he is. He's a selfish fuckhead, arrogant, very highly arrogant. That's how he is. He's arrogant. And when you hurt him, and now he takes it personal, which is really fascinating. Now he's taking it personal, which I don't give a fuck. She doesn't give a fuck about me. This fucker does not give a fuck about me. For the 5 years he's been fucking bullying me. This fucker do not give a fuck about me.
Again, not 5 years.
It's like
all he cares about is fucking tearing me down, finding something personal about me and then fucking tearing me down, find some kind of fear within my own self, tear me down. That's all he does. And
so
he does
you're
that
insecure about everything. We have a little laugh and all of a sudden it's tearing you down. Go fuck yourself, insecure.
And I literally play what she says, and she gets upset hearing herself, apparently.
This is what I was asking earlier when she's like, you're a liar. What is it you lie about? Has she pinpointed a lie that you said?
Nothing.
It's fucking crazy.
Non-stop,
I remember what I was trying to get at.
Exactly what a narcissist, an arrogant fuck that he is.
Yeah, ass beats.
It shows you what an arrogant, and he's making himself look like I am innocent, which he's like I said, he's a straight out lying piece of shit that likes to cover his fucking tracks. That's what he does best, cover his fucking track, having no trace of
What
anything.
is he hiding?
That's why he erases all the videos. Yeah, that's why he erases all the videos, so he covers his tracks up.
You
know?
do you have a habit of deleting videos, Grampy?
No.
This guy is a fucking.
I save way too much shit. I mean, you should see, folks. I have stuff on my hard drive that I have with her that I have never fucking played because it's just
Long and dumb.
yeah. I mean, but
Right.
it's like you're like okay, just it's. I'm like no, this is the stuff. Now I try to find the entertaining stuff, the stuff that I find funny, the threats or the real political. I hate everybody, and then starts counting about, I love her lists on the most racist people in the world. Starts with white people, then it goes to black people, then it's Mexicans and Vietnamese are pretty low down there, but.
A list of the most racist people.
Wait, Jello,
by
it's everything
race?
except for fake trans Canadian Indigenous truck drivers.
Yeah. But
I love that you would make a list about racists and categorize it by race.
Yeah.
It seems anytime you would ever make a list and categorize it by race, it's inherently racist.
What does she talk about when not crying about Sanians? Jenny's simping hard.
Oh God, I can kind of answer that. I've heard some of it, and it's generally her whining about stuff, or it's new age nonsense.
I have no idea what any of it means, except for the fact that she doesn't like me among most. I mean, I think above everything in the world, I think Michelle Best hates me the most. And
he's a fucking asshole. This guy is an asshole. He's a dickhead.
That's also not an untrue statement.
Yeah, once again, she's kind of got you there.
Yeah.
And the only thing he wants to do is look out for his own ass,
Well,
people, if you ever see, I mean, to all YouTubers out there, if you see Grampy Lobster, report him. To all you YouTubers out there,
I'm doing
if you see
it right
Grampy
now.
Lobster trolling you, report him.
Report him for trolling.
I'm not the only victim, because that's what he wants to do. He wants to make me his victim. That's what a fucking bully does best. Make victims out of people. That's what trolls do. They make victims. They create victims.
Stop victimizing me.
These fucking pathetic fuckheads that they are. They're the most pathetic fuckheads. That's all they are. That's all they want to do is make victims.
No.
I mean, Grampy Lobster, yeah, he definitely wants to make me a victim. I tell Grampy Lobster to go fuck himself. That's what I tell him. I tell Grampy Lobster, why don't you go fuck yourself?
That's VIC.
How do you know I haven't? How did she know I haven't? I mean, seriously, how did she know I haven't?
I just want to let everybody know that when she says victim, she means VIC space DUMB.
I sincerely stopped that channel I had because I couldn't hear that victim crap. I was hearing it over in emails and DMs from 5 different people. It was too much. Shut up, Graham. I wasn't feeling like it. I was hearing it.
He's fucking angry now.
I'm pissed.
He's talking about me, which is great. That's what I want. I want him to talk about me all the time.
I
want him to talk about me all the fucking time.
Okay.
What a narcissistic, selfish fuck that he is. He's a narcissistic, selfish fuck that he is. He's very arrogant and stupid.
Is your video frozen?
Okay. I'm stupid. Okay, I get it. I mean, I not the brightest guy. Some people can label me stupid, but arrogant? I mean, fuck. Ooh.
It's just
online Grampy House is just. Oh.
Yeah, your whole family's a fucking piece of shit. If they're all trolls like you, Grampy, then you have a piece of shit family. You have a piece of shit family.
Sounds like she's giving you the benefit of the doubt.
That's definitely.
You have a piece of shit family. Look at how you are. You know, I bet your son is a bully. I bet your son is a.
God.
I'd just like to say that I'm not a good person by any stretch of the means. By whatever, but I think I'm a lot better of a person than her because I don't look at her and assume that her family are all pieces of shit. I look at her and see a mentally ill, uneducated, troubled person. I don't even blame that on her family. I don't even assume that maybe she was beat repeatedly by her father and made retarded. You know, like I think about Gary, G-Man.
True. Hey, well, listen. I want you two to discuss that. This is almost over, folks. This this video, it's almost over. I need to go do old people things for a minute, and I'll be right back. And and refresh my drink. I'll be right back.
Well, speaking of that, Jello, I just remember many of my messages to you when I was really hating on these people being, I'm trying to be a better person because I don't feel like I have a moral compass in the least.
Well, see, I think I have a moral compass. My problem is I don't have moral high ground.
I know I don't. I
just talk shit about them, and I know that a lot of it's hypocritical.
Oh,
like I call Shani fat, even though I'm fat, and people are like, "But you're fat." I'm like, I know, and that's in a way. In a way, I almost feel like only people that have felt the pain of fat shaming should be able to fat shame. On the other hand, some of the lines I think are just hilarious, and I can't not say what I think is going to be funny just because it's hypocritical or maybe isn't necessarily true. Like that's that's not what's important. I think what's important is being humorous, for fuck's sake.
Sure, that's it. That's the whole thing. People have been going, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, I'm totally fine. I left that channel because it wasn't fun. It wasn't funny. That channel was, oh my God, it was horrible.
It is. I'll tell you that the thing about people say, well, you know, you're doing YouTube, you don't have a job, whatever. I'll tell you, if you can get paid from YouTube, it is more work and less fun than I think you might think.
Yeah. No, it was a lot easier for me to make a couple of thousand that went into my trust. But yeah, it's a medical trust too, by the way. SSI people and SSDI are on, a lot of people are on them. But yeah, I just refilled that coffer, you know, and it took me all of 2.5 weeks. It was like, that was easy. Oh no, YouTube takes a lot more work. And I was a one-woman show, but wow. It was not fun anymore. And I wanted it to be fun and stupid and silly and goofy, like this show, you know. And these people are such wrist to forehead victims. That drives me at the fucking wall. Then shut your camera off and stop whining. Really, please.
That's the thing that gets me about grown-ups that whine about being bullied.
No,
you know, I was
that's not a thing.
I was bullied in school. Like I know, and the thing is that I had to go there. It didn't matter how much I was being bullied. My mother made me go to school. The teachers, I never saw one, but I always was afraid of the truancy police, right? Like, you just, when you're a kid, you have to go to school. So the people that are terrorizing you, you have to face them every fucking day. But when these people just can't not read comments, just can't not react to comments, just can't close the window, just don't. If it's too much of a problem for you, you don't have to look.
The thing is, most of the time, I mean, I would say probably at least 90% of the time, there's nobody in the chat that's making any comments.
On Michelle.
Literally.
On Michelle Best, right?
Yeah, I went to
But
her.
I'm also talking about like Shani and Vaughn, just all the people in general. You know, anybody that would claim to being bullied over YouTube needs to. I think maybe it might be good for them to actually get the shit kicked out of them, like they were actually being bullied, you know, for just a couple weeks in a row. Then they know the difference.
Yeah. This isn't. This is something that people that got bullied would go find funny. Go, Jesus Christ! At least I'm not that stupid. You know what I mean?
Grampy, I had this one mod who was my oldest because I just needed somebody last year. And she comes into my chat every single time and she has to make it about she and her husband's health problems. And I was like, okay, girl, I get you. Things are rough. It's every time though. And then I went around and saw her on other channels doing it. And she's a mod there as well. That's hijacking content. That's hijacking the topic, whatever's happening, whatever it is.
Good.
And that's turning yourself into a victim, which was one of my things. Let's not do that. And I'm doing it to you right now.
I'm glad you finished like that. Because I was going to go, yeah, kind of like, you know, you do sometimes. Because you get carried away. I get carried away. I got carried away on the Geek Room tonight. I had a bar of this strawberry cheesecake candy bar thing that was supposed to be, it said 100 milligrams. And all I know is if you saw me on the Geek Room tonight or heard me, it was fun. And I'm still like having a good time. But so she's not wrong, folks. She's not wrong at all. But you know who's really... Folks, I'm the one that's disappointed everybody tonight. Just listen to Michelle.
Fucking bully.
And this is why I'm...
I bet your daughter is a bully.
Oh, my kids are... Oh, my God. My kids are like anything. There you go, Jello. Side to side. Side to side. My kids are anything but bullies. You know, they're not those type of people. They're... Oh, my God.
You know?
If I told any of my 3 grown kids that in any part of their life they were ever considered bullies, they would spit their food out. I mean, it'd be that fucking funny, you know? Because like a lot of people, you know, they got, you know, kids got heckled, kids got made fun of, you know? I mean, most kids did, you know? It depends on how much or whatever. And I'm not encouraging people to go pick on people or nothing like that. But, and some people can be cruel, sure.
Unless it's really funny.
Yeah. I mean, just to do it, you know, following somebody around continuously and pulling your pants down, I'm sure it's funny as fuck. But after a while, it can drive somebody nuts. You know, or, you know, just things that people would do. Not because of something somebody said. It was just because the way somebody looked. I don't make fun of anybody just because of the way they look. Or, I don't know, who they rimmed. Thank you there, Panda. I was looking for a word to use.
Me either. Except for
you raise them to be bullies. What a fucking pathetic piece of shit you are, Grampy. And your shitty-ass family.
Yeah.
You have a shitty-ass family.
The only references I ever make about her family is the fact that her mother is Vietnamese and her father's not. He was in the Air Force, I think. I've heard and I've stated that I heard that her family doesn't really have much to do with her. That's literally the only thing I've ever said about her family, and those are things that she's said. So.
Yeah, I kind of doubt anybody in her real life wants to have much to do with her after.
Yeah.
You know, there's only so much crazy you can really put up with.
Yeah. And you know, so.
Telling you, Grampy Foster has a shitty-ass family, you know? That's all he has. I mean, his family they're all sick motherfuckers.
Well, that's also probably...
If she didn't repeat herself so much, this video would have been over so long ago.
Yeah, about what, 8 minutes ago?
They're all sick
You
motherfuckers.
had like
That's all
3
they are.
topics.
That's why they like dressing up like clowns and, you know, attract little boys and girls.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, that's why they like dressing up like clowns, so they can attract little boys and girls. So yeah, that's what a sick family does best. That's what a sick family does best. Have a nice fucking day.
There you go, folks. I've been exposed by Michelle Best. That was so long. But she was crazy.
You guys have a great night. Thanks for having me on, Grampy. And it was great to talk to you guys.
Hey, you take it easy. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, I'm
Don't be a
feeling
stranger.
I never not felt
Yeah.
okay, but thank you so much, you guys. And hey, have a great, you know what?
Okay,
See you
you
anytime.
too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I miss her already.
Yeah. Can we be Grampy's sick fam? Sure. For
I mean, if you
$2.09
exactly.
You know what? That could be fuck. Let me see. I've got a $2.99 and a $4.99. I might go up to a $5.99 just to fucking have 3 levels, because they keep this whole membership thing is this, you've only got 1 level, you should have more levels and all this stuff, and I'm like, why the fuck would I have 4 levels? I mean, there's no reason. It's just whatever. And so that's why I came up with the Greedy Gold Diggers. I mean, there's a very seldom used Discord thing for Greedy Gold Diggers too, but so yeah, we might I don't know, we might bump up another a level and have Grampy's sick family.
You should do a shirt. Grampy's sick fucking fam.
Yeah, I'm hey, what's up, Baptized?
Morning, Baptist.
I mean, I've got so much. Oh God, let me. You know, a lot of people, you know, they go, Grampy, you've only been cut. You know, what's some stuff? Oh, Mr. United, thank you. You're a heck of a guy. I've always. Thank you so much. I will put your thing up in a minute. I'm in the I'm in the vault right now, trying to find stuff that I've recorded. That just I've got this. I don't remember exactly what this was, but I've got MB and Grampy part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, and then one that says MB and Grampy finish, right? And it's like I recorded it for a reason, because for some reason, and I don't remember why. And I'm always like, oh, I should probably check out one of these, like when I'm making a video, and I'm like, no, because I don't know, you know, I mean, there's one here, the 4th of July and genetics. That was funny as fuck. But let's try Michelle Best and Grampy part 1. This is now I speed them up, folks. I have no idea what.
Oh yeah, loves to play the game of this reality, you know. The more thumbs down I get, yeah, the better it is for me, actually. The more thumbs down I get, the better it is, you know. Because, like I said, I'm racist and I'm anti-racist. You know, I'm against everything I'm kind of like against everything what you stand up to believe in. I'm against every fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, in these people's version,
everything.
in these people's mind, when they see me, you know, it's like you freak, fuck you. You know, that's what they're saying to me. Fuck you when he gives me the thumbs down. You know, because these are the people who don't really fucking care. When they give me the thumbs, it shows them their true colors, where they really don't fucking care. They act like they care. I mean, they give you the illusions that they really care, but in reality, you know, just like me living in my everyday reality, we don't really fucking care. You know, that's the honest truth. You know, these fuckers who trolling me don't fucking care. I mean, that's the honest truth, because they're hiding themselves. They hide themselves. So what kind of fucking fucked up person that likes to hide themselves? You know, don't want to show their truth about themselves, but instead they want to take advantage of me. This is what I'm talking about. Negative people in this reality. These fuckers will take advantage of me and use me against me. You know, this is what negative people do best. They don't realize that they're negative because, you know, they live in their fantasy world to believe that they're positive and good. You know, they live in their fantasy world to believe they're positive and good. So yeah, they're giving me the illusion, say, yeah, we like you, you know, but in reality, you know, they disguise their identity. They disguise their identity. So there's no truth about them. That gives me the thumbs down. There's no truth about them. They like to hide their truth about themselves. You know? But they're willing to fucking take advantage of me, take advantage of my honesty, which is really, that's why human beings are pretty much disgusting people. And they take advantage of your honesty and basically they shove it in your face. That's what these fuckers do. That's what business people do. That's what government people do. You know? You know, it's funny, I kind of like blocked the thumbs up and thumbs down. That was me, I was just curious. You know, it must be the same fucking person that you know, Grampy Lobster. I know guaranteed Grampy Lobster gives me a thumbs down all the time. I'm 100% right that Grampy Lobster gives me a thumbs because it goes against everything what he believes in. As a, you know,
That's right,
as a Christian that he is, you know,
once
as
again,
a Christian that he is, because
once
I noticed
again, Grampy Lobster. Now, Michelle Best claims that she knows stuff about me, but still has no idea that I'm one of those I don't know, God deniers or just whatever the fuck. So the whole, you know. Anyway, this is just, it just gets weird.
Every time I talk bad about, you know, religion, I get thumbs down. Don't you notice that a lot? And then I come with KKK. I don't know why. In my mind, I come up with this KKK. Some guy in a fucking hood just happened to just watch my room or something, you know?
Yeah. There you go.
You know, Lemmy isn't that no goody two-shoes himself. If you think about Lemmy,
yeah.
Look at the way he is. He doesn't like queers. I realize that Lemmy hates queers. Yeah, Lemmy hates fucking queers. You know,
That's really, I try to, okay, my last video, I got copyrighted because I used Quick Draw McGraw, El Kabong, and Babalu, and Go Go Gophers. And for Channy's Level. But I have, there's video. Lemmy didn't care about anybody's. The video he did with Frankie Goes to Hollywood, you know, relax. That's on YouTube. He didn't give a shit. He knew about rape, and the fact that saying really bad things about Lemmy, it doesn't piss me off because she would do this no matter who I, whatever, was a big fan of, you know. So yeah. So
I noticed the pattern, you know. When he hitched a ride with a queer truck driver. He hitched a ride with a queer truck driver, and the queer truck driver hit on him. You know, this is the reason why Lemmy hates fucking queers. So,
look, I got hit on. I hitchhiked to work one day years ago, and this guy hit on me. I didn't hit him. I explained to him very, very firmly that he needed to stop the fucking car. And I got out. And I walked about 1.5 miles. That doesn't mean I hate gay people. I hate perverts and sick people like Michelle.
You know, you can look at this way. You know, this reason why you know, anybody who listen to fucking Motorhead, they don't like queers. Anybody who listens to Motorhead, they don't like fucking queers. You know, because you wonder why. Well, you wonder why they're, you wonder why they're bashing me. Because.
Now, if I was to play that clip in a Motorhead community,
I know Lemmy. I know about how Lemmy got a queer truck driver. So yeah, this is a typical, Grampy Lobster is typical stereotype. He stereotypes us.
Now, exactly, because I don't know, idolize, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Lemmy, right? I always thought Lemmy was a cool dude. I like Motorhead. I mean, he lived a style that a lot of people wish they could have. He was a very smart man, very intelligent. His music wasn't for everybody, but it was like probably some of the last hardcore, just plain out like gutsy rock and roll there was. I mean, he was heavy metal before heavy metal was. I mean, he was the connection between punk and metal. And he also had a lot of opinions, but one of them was not, I hate gay people. He didn't care. First of all, he thought everybody, hold on a second, he thought everybody should screw everybody, so everybody would be one color, kind of a coffee, he's talked about that, and I thought some people might say, well, that's kind of racist. I don't know. That's how literally it didn't matter, But Michelle thinks this is going to hurt my feelings. But if I was to play that clip for some people like in the Motorhead community, which, like I said, there is, I'm not saying that there wouldn't be people that would come from overseas to visit Michelle. I'm not saying that would happen. But there are literally some people out there that take Motorhead a lot more serious than I do. And folks, that's not... I'm very serious about that. So, I've contemplated a few times, and I'm not big into the Motorhead community. I follow a lot of people. I'm in some groups and stuff like that. There's some people that have like Lemmy Motorhead all over their bodies, all over their house. They have memorials. They have pilgrimages. They start their day every day with Motorhead. They live for Lemmy. There's really a lot of people. There's people, South America, Germany, God, anyway. There are... Where do you know Corey Parks is? I don't know what Corey Parks is. But, there are people... No. And like I said, I don't pay a lot of attention to it because I don't message people and stuff like that and everything and whatever, but man, and this isn't the only time that she shits on Lenny. She was the bass player for the Nashville Pussy. She ended up marrying oh. Anyway, but I've always just thought that was kind of crazy.
Just like a racist fuck that he is. He stereotypes us like a racist fuck that he really is. He thinks all queers are all the same, to be honest. He believes that all queers are all the fucking same. That's the way he is. That's why he doesn't like queers. That's why he kind of like exposed the queers. Don't you notice that he loves exposing the queers? The fags, the transgenders, and all that shit. Don't you notice that? Because, he's and I kind of realize that Lemmy is exactly, Lemmy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know.
He's kind of exactly like that. You know, Lemmy,
I
because he
understand
likes
that.
he likes the, you know, Lemmy's one. I'm telling you, Lemmy's one ugly motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you, Lemmy's one ugly motherfucker.
That is also, folks, not. He's not the most handsome gentleman. He doesn't have those features, but a lot of ladies loved him. You know, he liked to go to. I mean, but whatever. But yeah.
And Grampy Lobster's no good looker either.
That's also.
All right, now that's untrue. I won't put up with that kind of a lie. I won't have it.
Thank you, Jello. I mean, this. She thinks this upsets me. I'm remembering why I recorded this, because this really gets funny and fucked up.
You know, Grampy Lobster's not a good looker. He's an ugly motherfucker. He's more uglier than me. You know, ain't that kind of fucked up? He's way more uglier than I am.
Now that,
you know, and here's this guy, you know, stereotypes. He loves stereotyping that all queers are all the same, and all his friends that goes along with him. The racist fuck that he really is. Because I know he's a racist fuck. Because you know, Rhode Island, you know, being up in Rhode Island, there's a lot of racist fucks in Rhode Island. There's a lot of racist fucks up north. I'm telling you, there's a lot of racist fucks up north. You know, and isn't it kind of fucking interesting that these fuckers like to cover up their fucking, you know, so in California has a lot of racist fucks too. California has a lot of racist fucks. You know, just like the fucking, I mean, East meets West, you know, they're exactly the same.
Newsflash for you,
exactly
folks.
the
There's
fucking same,
racist
you know?
everywhere.
You know, it's like, yeah, Lemmy, I understand how Lemmy is. You know, Lemmy is definitely, he doesn't like queers. And if you look at Grampy Lobster, he's exactly the same as Lemmy. He doesn't like queers, you know. Queers, fags, whoever they are, you know, because that's, you know, this is the reason why he's a troll. You wonder why because he can get away with a lot of shit being the way he is. He likes to get away with a lot of shit, you know. This is what typical white people do. This is how they get around the system. You know, white people, I mean, I'm telling you, this is exactly what white people do in this fucking reality that we live in. They know how to go around it. Because, you know, it's funny, they created the system. So they get a little bit less tension compared to all the other races. You know, don't you notice that white people are not really, you know, they're not.
You know who's not getting a lot of attention right now, Jello? Is those sexy Billy gifts, man. I'm not seeing enough Billy right now, because remember, we're also going to be attacking the Geek Room. We're going to be critiquing, we're going to be covering the Geek Room. We're going to be reviewing the Geek Room, so we need to start showing more, like, Geek Room stuff. Yeah, oh, we love this one.
Hood just happened to just watch my room or something, you know. You know, Lemmy isn't that no goody two shoes himself. If you think about Lemmy, look at the way he is.
Oh,
he doesn't like
shit.
queers. I realize that Lemmy hates queers. Hey, Lemmy hates fucking queers. You know, I noticed Hood just happened to
Lemmy wasn't a goody
watch my room or something, you know.
Oops, sorry.
You know, Lemmy isn't that no goody two shoes himself. If you think about Lemmy, look at the way he is. He doesn't like queers. I realize that Lemmy hates queers. Hey, Lemmy hates fucking queers. You know, I noticed the pattern. You know, when he hitched a ride with a queer truck driver. He hitched a ride with a queer truck driver, and the queer truck driver hit on him. Brother married a black woman. You know, it's like, it's crazy. He's a big old white, you know, country boy from Kansas, and he tells me about the farming. You know, he used to they cannot physically say it in your fucking face. But instead, you know, they you know, white people, they like to create masks. You know, they create these masks, disguise themselves, and basically they can say whatever the fuck they want to say. You know, because I know I have, you know, it's funny. I have redneck friends. You know, I do have redneck friends. I used to have redneck friends, and damn, they sure tell me the truth. They tell me the real truth about how they are really. They like it. I mean, I realize that, you know, what my best friend that died named Randy. His name is Randy. Big old Kansas guy, big old cut farm. He's a big old 360-pound farm guy he's a farmer from Kansas. Oh yeah, he's very white, very country. He loves the old 30s country music. This is exactly, he was born in the wrong time. I'm telling you, my best friend was born in the wrong fucking time. You know, because he listened to bluegrass. He listened to bluegrass. You know, this is my best friend. He's white. I mean, he's a white fucker. I mean, he's a big old white country boy from Kansas, and he tells me about the farming. He used to farm, and the things he tells me, the things that I used to hear from him. White people like Asian people. I realize that white people love Asian. This is exactly what he tells me. White people love Asian people.
Robbie does.
They get along with Asian people, but they hate fucking black people like crazy. I mean, they hate fucking black people because that's what he tells me all the time. They don't like. I mean, they say the N-word a lot. I've been hearing the N-word from most of the white friends that I have, the redneck ones that I have. I listen. I hear the N-word a lot. You talk about talking behind people's back. What we talk about when we go out barbecuing. Down here in the South, when we go out barbecuing, we barbecue a whole hog. We barbecue a whole hog. But it's like, yeah, but that's funny. But it's funny. His brother married a black woman. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy how, I mean, his family is pretty kind of like mixed of what he is, but sometimes when we go out in the country bars, we go to country. Yeah, I used to go to country bars too. I used to go to country bars. Things that I hear from white people at country bars. This is my experience going to a country bar. Black.
I'm glad you said that. Let me see who said that. This is how ignorant I was. This is how, when I was a kid, the word nincompoop meant dummy, right? Probably kindergarten age. Okay, you called somebody a nincompoop, they were stupid. Okay. My brother actually beat the shit out of me one time. His first time, I vividly remember my brother beating the shit out of me when I was a little kid, was because I wouldn't take back the fact, because he was being a prick to me. I don't exactly remember what. We never had a good relationship, but I turned around one day and called him a nincompoop, and he went crazy on me. Kept telling me to apologize, and I was, nope. I thought that too. However, I was explained. There's a. Yeah, she was never invited to the barbecue. As far as I know, okay, it was explained. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if Miss Parker's ever heard of that. Because that's an old term that you don't hear anymore. And I find that I actually found that out that what it was, not by I mean how it meant to somebody later in life, and this wasn't an African American black person that said, oh, it's racist or something, because but how you doing, Carlos? Gee whiz, man. I've got 38 people in my channel, Carlos. I get it. Okay, go troll. There you go, folks. Here's your plug, Carl. Go troll channel. Go troll channel. # Monster Hardcore. Carlos Martinez Infinity, folks. Check him out. There's always something weird going on. Anyway.
People, I understand there are black people that likes country, but they're sellouts too. Black people. They're sellouts, but there's nothing wrong.
I was actually told, that there was a reason the first two letters were, and I could be totally mistaken, but the person that told me this had no problem saying the N-word, and that's why when he explained nincompoop to me, in his understanding, it was, so I don't know. Yeah, when I lived in North Carolina, they had things called Big Dickens. Those were fun. A lot of good food and a lot of drinking.
What music they like. But it's like, yeah, but the truth comes out when you're in a country bar. The truth comes out. And I realize up north it's the same way. I found that it's not just the Southerners that are racist, but the Yankees are pretty much racist themselves. I realize how much there's a lot of racism up north,
Now, folks, I am not a fan of the New York Yankees. I'm not. I'm a Red Sox fan, folks. And I know Red Sox fans have been called racist, but so have Yankee fans, you know. And I hate the Yankees as much as I. Okay, that's what I. Okay, sorry. Okay. Well, I never actually looked it up, honestly. Folks, I'm eating cold French fries from McDonald's. But this is just what I was told by somebody who you could hear him say something like, well, you know, there's a reason it starts with an N-I, you know, with a N, you know what I mean? Swallowing cold French fries, folks. Anyway. I should have actually had something to drink with that. But folks, this is only the beginning.
Listening to CB radio as I drive my truck, you know, especially when you go into when you go through when you go through New York City and when you get up to Connecticut area, and then all I hear, you know, like I said, all I hear is bad things about New Jersey. They call New Jersey a big, huge cesspool. You know?
It is.
They call New Jersey all the people of like Rhode Island, Connecticut, you know, New York. They call New Jersey a cesspool.
call New Jersey a cesspool.
Up north.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of racism up fucking north too. They're exactly like the South. I realize that the Yankees are no different from the Southerners. I realize the Yankees are no different from the Southerners. This is what they use. Their excuses, they say they freed the slaves. Their excuses that they said they freed the slaves. But they still have fucking racism up there too. But they say we freed the slaves, you know. Isn't that kind of interesting? You know, they don't like. I don't know why. Why do people of like Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey? I mean, New York hate fucking New Jersey. Why? What is it? What's wrong with the people in New Jersey? I'm just curious. What's wrong with the people in New Jersey? You know, what's wrong with the people in New Jersey?
Yo. Jello. I know that they don't cover this, but. Somebody like Dragnot or somebody that does like editing, Hannibal and Monty, like in I don't know, maybe editing with stuff, might really enjoy that part. You know what I mean? You know, because for reasons.
Sure.
So yeah, I was looking for something there.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to see what Drag would have to say about Michelle Best.
Well, besides, you know, I mean, just the whole, you know, the hating on New Jersey, what's wrong with New Jersey, type stuff. I thought I could mix that into something with G-Man. You know, what's wrong with New Jersey and show G. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
You know, because I know.
Not, folks. I would honestly, yeah, she is half Vietnamese. I would also like to personally apologize to everybody out there who thought that who may have thought maybe I was clout chasing in any way, shape, or form for Dragnot or Hannibal and Monty. Or any of those shows, folks. That was not my intention. I was just merely, folks. And I'm sorry. I would like, honestly, I'd like to apologize for anybody thinking that I was trying to take advantage of that in any way, shape, or form. And I'm currently seeking help, and I am currently receiving counseling for my problem, folks. I do apologize.
Notice they're more like Latino people in New Jersey. Latino. You know, I notice there's a lot of Latino people, and it's similar to like Texas. In New Jersey, is similar to like Texas. You know, where you got the Mexicans in Texas, and you got the Latinos. I don't know what.
How the fuck is?
I know there's a big, huge Latino background in New Jersey. Italian. I know there's Italian, Latinos, blacks. I know there's a lot of fucking, there's a lot of diversity in New Jersey. I realize that New Jersey has a lot of diversity, you know? And I realize it depends on, why is people so talk bad about New Jersey? That's one thing I don't get about being up there, you know? Racism is racism. No matter, you can call that state a cesspool, but it's still racist if you look at it that way. So you're a racist to your own kind in New Jersey. Because it's funny. It's like I said, I have a fucking terminal out of Edison, New Jersey. I have a terminal in New Jersey. Yeah, the people are bad. People have attitude. They have the jail mentality. I realize they love the jail mentality. They like.
X, are you sure you really want to go into this? Because I'm telling you right now, it gets weirder than this. There's a reason that there's 8 parts to this. I'm hoping, but if you're confused now, Unicorn Bush, it
don't get any better.
No, it doesn't. It really. So, X, you're gonna be another mommy again, birthing a youngin' and stuff.
You might not have time for this mess.
Yeah, this could be really, this could really fuck you up emotionally and mentally. Because it doesn't get any better.
Somehow the jail mentality kind of is a big thing up there. Say I was in jail or something. They want to make I was in jail look. Mentality. I'm just curious. It's like, yeah, racism. It's not just here. It's out in the West too. You got big, huge races out in the Midwest. You got a lot of racism everywhere. America is nothing but a racist state. I'm going to tell you, America is nothing but a racist state. As a whole, it's a fucking racist state. We got the most racist people in America. We have the most, even mixed breed people are just racist too. But I guess, I understand they're anti-LGBT. I realize I think there's a lot of anti-LGBT out in the Midwest. But it's funny, the younger generation versus Grampy Lobster generation. The younger generation is completely, the younger generation is destroying Grampy Lobster's generation. The young generation is destroying Grampy Lobster's generation. Don't you notice that, Grampy Lobster? They're destroying your fucking world. They're destroying what you stand for in this world. Don't you know that the young generation, sooner or later, Grampy Lobster's generation is going to fade away? And because he's kind of like, isn't that kind of funny about it? And it's funny about the younger generation. They're more open. They're more open-minded. If you understand that, Grampy Lobster, they're more open-minded than you are. Your version, you're whatever you are. If you're a fucking, what you call it? You have to be a fucking baby boomer. Grampy Lobster is the baby boomer. His baby boomer is his generation. That's the reason why he doesn't like the new generation. The baby boomers are going to go. His generation is going to go. Because you won't see him anymore. It's funny. It's funny about baby boomer. I know Grampy Lobster is a baby boomer. He's not a Gen X like me. Because me, I'm kind of like, I don't like the baby boomers. I hate the baby boomers. Gen X, we had to tolerate the shit baby boomers were spoiled people. Baby boomers were spoiled. That's why that's why they love the past so much. They had everything. They were kind of like, yeah, they worked hard, but it's like no one wants to work hard anymore. The younger generation does not want to work hard anymore. They don't want to kill themselves for a paycheck. I noticed that the younger generation do not want to kill themselves for a paycheck. Look at the trolls. Look at them. Look at the generation. What kind of generation they are? They don't want to work. They'd rather be trolling than work. Which is better, trolling or working? Which is more relaxed, trolling or working? Huh? Which is more relaxed, trolling or working? Do you want to kill yourself to work, or do you want to enjoy your life to troll? If you had those two choices, if you got paid to be a troll, if you get paid to be trolled, that's life. You enjoy your life doing that versus fucking working hard and making a paycheck for the fucking rich asshole. Isn't that kind of interesting? That Grampy Lobster's generation is fading away. And I realize the younger generation is trying to kill off the baby boomers. I realize that they're trying to kill off they want to get rid of the baby boomers, you know? The baby boomers gotta go. The baby boomers are going. They're almost extinct. Yeah, the baby boomers are almost extinct. You know, Grampy Lobster is trying to survive, trying to make people know, people realize how his society is so great. Trying to make the young dumbasses that they are want to believe in baby boomer Grampy Lobster. You know, we Gen X's, we Gen X are kind of like anti-baby. I mean, I'm anti-baby boomer. I never liked the baby boomer generation. You know, and that kind of fucked up that I don't like the baby boomer generation, being the Gen X that I am.
Stop yelling at me, Dad!
This is like, Michelle Best hates everything. She hates herself, literally. She talks about literally hating herself, you know? She doesn't like white people. She doesn't even like her own people. She hates everything, but we're negative. She's not negative. We are all negative. We are the reason that we are the world. We are the children. No, I'm just kidding.
I hate the baby boomers. You know, what they stand for. You know, they were the baby boomers are the most racist fucks. I'm gonna tell you, if you believe in a baby boomer, they are the most racist fucks. You know, because that's the way I was raised. I was raised by a baby boomer, and they are definitely 100% racist fucks. They don't like queers. I know that because of my dad. My dad doesn't like queers and transgender. He doesn't like that either. He's just, I mean, my dad would get along with fucking Grampy Lobster. My dad will get along with him really well, you know, because his mindset is almost similar to baby Grampy Lobster's mindset, but he's not a motorcycle. He's not a motorcycle fuckhead like Grampy. My dad don't like hippies.
Okay, first of all, folks, I don't ride motorcycles. I can appreciate a motorcycle. I don't want to get on one, okay? It's just the way I am. I don't ride. I didn't even want to get on a motorcycle at a demonstration one time for a picture, because I don't like motorcycles. I don't mind people that do like motorcycles. I understand why people like motorcycles. There's a reason I don't do that. So the whole motorcycle thing, I have no idea where that came from. And the other part, the hippie thing, I'm not a hippie. I mean, I have long hair, but I also, that the hippie thing is so, no, I'm not racist against motorcycles. I have friends that own motorcycles. You know what I mean? So how dare you?
Oh, Grampy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I just exposed myself.
Oh, Grampy.
Wait till Solar finds out. Damn. Once again, folks, man, I would like to take this opportunity to apologize to the motorcycle community out there that may have taken anything my previous comment, folks, was unprovoked, and it was folks, I really like to apologize for folks. Please find it in your heart. You know, Michelle was right. I'm a horrible person. I'm a fraud. She exposed me. And well, folks, I exposed myself. Man, oh shit.
That's what my dad hates fucking hippies. You know? My dad hates fucking hippies. Too. For being a military man that he is. I mean, yeah. He's a hardcore military man, you know?
Yeah. I grew up around a lot of hippies from where I lived because my father was in the Navy during Vietnam, you know? Yeah, exactly. People that know me know better than to say, hey, you want to get on my bike. And I know people that have bikes. I don't get on bikes, and there's a reason. And, you know, some people know it, but, you know. And no, I wasn't abducted by a bunch of biker gangs and raped and, you know, things like that and put into slavery. That was just a story.
I'm assuming you're very uncoordinated.
No. I was. I took a ride with a guy on a motorcycle one day that he was being a dick. And we weren't seriously hurt, you know, but I have a little road rash on the side of my leg that, and I just, no, I'm never, the guy was a dick, and I was like, I'm never, and I know that not everybody drives like that, I get it, you know, but I just don't get on them, you know, and that's the reason, because somebody fucked it up for me, you know, and somebody's gonna say, well, if you get on a bike with me, you know, I'll show you, you know, I'm like, no, it's just not gonna happen. But yeah, that's the whole thing behind that.
That's what my dad was. He fought in Vietnam. My dad went to Vietnam. That's how he met my mom. My mom's Vietnamese. You know, yeah, my uncle's a VC. My uncle is a VC. You know? Isn't that kind of interesting? Did Grampy Lobster go to, I mean, yeah, he went to the army, but did he really go to Vietnam? You know, did he go to Vietnam?
No, I wasn't old enough. I missed it by a few
The
years.
age that he is.
Jeez.
How many VCs has he shot? How many VCs has he fucking shot? You know? Because I know he's proud of his fucking, you know, proud of being in the service that he is. You know, yeah, like I said, I was in the service too, Grampy Lobster. I was a fucking service, but I was lucky I didn't have to go. I was lucky that I didn't have to go.
You weren't old enough, and neither was I. And I don't. Yeah, Rev thinks I was old enough to go to Vietnam. I missed it by, when did they stop the draft? 73? 74? I turned 18 in 1978. Okay, so I missed it by a few years. But yeah, that was something you thought about when I was.
Oh shit! I was telling everybody you were in the big one.
I was in the Cold War.
I kept telling World War One. I kept telling everybody you fought in World War One. I think my math was wrong.
Well, you know, I'm glad you brought that up, Jello, because another timeline. I mean, you remember there is the Mandela effect. Remember who we're talking about here. So everything's possible. Know what I'm saying? So keep that dream alive. Never squelch a rumor.
I wouldn't be proud to go fight. You know, to be honest, I wouldn't be proud to go fight for our country. You know, that's how I was. Because I kind of like question, you know, why am I signing my life to these fucking greedy fuckheads? You know, why did I sign my life away for these fucking people? You know, I'm glad. You know, I'm glad I did 4 years. You know, I'm glad I did 4 years. But I don't wear my. Sometimes it's funny. I try to avoid talking about the service because you know, only thing the service did for me. I mean, the service didn't even help me. You know, coming into this world. You know, coming into, you know, when I first got out of the service, you know, I was trying to get truck driving experience, driving those M915s. Yeah, I drove an M915. You know, and then an M915 A1s. You know, and it was a day cab. It was a day cab truck. It was a green day cab. We had the big, huge 37 on it. 37 Transcom that I was in. You know, I remember my company, 150th Trans.
I don't know what that means, Stella.
And then after 150th Trans, it became 69. 69, you know, we transferred. I mean, we kind of like 150th Trans just gone away, so we traded in 69. You know, I was a fucking, I was an ammo hauler. I hauled the Hamels out of the Kegi sites in fucking Germany. Yeah, my barracks was Spinelli Barracks, Mannheim, Germany. If you want to know where it is, if you want to know the details about where I was stationed at, yeah, Spinelli Barracks. Look that up, Spinelli Barracks in Mannheim, Germany. That's where 158 Trans was, and then they moved to Coleman Barracks, and there used to be a jail behind Coleman Barracks. That's where all they, Article 15 people. That's where they all take. That's where they all go. All the people who have Article 15, they go to fucking jail at Coleman. You know. Yeah, I remember. It's like I remember. It's funny. All of a sudden, I remember.
I know
my company because I kind of.
Oh, can we say ironic, or is that
like I kind of like don't want to remember? It's like I don't remember all the people that I used to work with. I remember a couple people that I used to work with. I remember this guy named Trey Week. He was a country boy. Trey Week. Very smart country boy. It's like, yeah, he smokes like a motherfucker though. And then I remember this guy named Specio. Can never forget his fucking voice. All he wants to do is be a pineapple. All he wants to do is pick pineapples in Hawaii. That's something you don't forget.
That's not fair.
And then I remember my squad leader, Sergeant Spears, was my squad leader. And then it was Sergeant Crawford. And then there was this one guy. I had my new squad leader. I had a guy named Sergeant Boner. Yeah, Sergeant Boner. I remember, Sergeant Boner. That was his real last name. Sergeant Boner. I say, what the fuck? little guy with a mustache. Drink a lot of. They drink a shit. Basically, when you're in the service, they smoke and drink coffee. And then and sometimes they drink on the weekends. A lot of drunks in the fucking military service. There's a lot of drunks in the military. It's pretty funny. It's like, yeah, also, what I did, all I did was I was closing down concerns. That was my job. I was closing down concerns. I was hauling ammo. I was hauling mail, and I did lowboy. I did the lowboy too. Yeah, the speed that we can go in Germany back then, it was 50 miles an hour.
Lowboy.
And then we had little tacks inside our trucks, just like the Germans do. It's funny. Electronic logs and the tacks the Germans were the first ones who created the tacks in the truck. So yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, 50 miles an hour was the fastest we got. If you did lowboy, 35 miles an hour. So we drove 35 miles an hour on the Autobahn, 50 miles an hour on the Autobahn, and it kind of.
Yeah, honestly, folks, that did suck. Driving a deuce and a half truck. I drove a deuce and a half truck on the Autobahn, right? Yeah, and you can only go 55. They were the thing. What do they call it? They were set. You couldn't go over 55. Some of them, you were lucky to go 55 if you're going downhill. Okay? Same thing with a Jeep, But yeah, you would stay in the slow lane. And you were allowed, military vehicles were the only cars allowed to go that slow. Yeah, so, a governor, yeah, okay. Thank you.
Fucked up. But, we had people who knew how to wind the tacks. If you wind the tacks, your truck can go a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Because I remember I remember this truck from another company. He was doing 80 miles an hour in his fucking, in his truck. And the sergeant major happened to kind of like, he happened to tell him, the sergeant major told him, got the whole company in trouble because they wind the trucks up. I remember that. I don't know why you remember that. Yeah, 37 Transcom. I used to. It's like I never talk about the military. Don't you notice that all my videos I never talk about the military? What I used to do. Grampy Lobster thinks I'm a fucking. He thinks I don't know shit. Yeah, I had an M16. I think it was an A3. M16 A3. I mean I think the A1. No, A2s were a little bit. They had a little bit more kick. It's like every time you shoot the M16, my nose kept on bleeding. My nose kept on bleeding every time I shoot the M16. Yeah, I remember the M16. Yeah, we had AT4s. Yeah, I love the AT4s. But they only give you that little tiny pellet. Back blast all clear. Back blast all clear. Claymore mines. Yeah, I was trained on Claymore mines. Claymore mines are pretty easy. I think Claymore mines are pretty easy. Yeah, you think I don't know shit about me? Yeah, I live military. I'm a military brat. What's funny about me? I seen when the first M1 tank came out. I seen the first M1 thing out. I remember the Bradleys first coming out too. I remember the Bradley. My dad test drove the first Bradley when they first came out. He used to be with 341. 341 down in I can remember in Ulsterholtz. He used to live in Ulsterholtz. There's a Bradley division down there near there. Back in the 80s, Yeah, I remember the old tanks. I think they were the T60s or something. The old tanks. They were running on diesel before they came with the M1s. I remember the M1s when they first came out. I remember the M1s when they first. I remember the Blackhawks when they first came out. I remember when they faded the Huey helicopter.
I
remember the Jeeps that you guys used to have in the Army too. The original Jeeps.
Telling a
Yeah, my dad was.
taking a trip down
when I was born in Germany, my dad was riding in one of those Jeeps. The original World War, like your World War II Jeeps. Before they came out with the fucking Humvee. Yeah, I remember when the Humvee first came out too. So yeah, being a military brat, yeah, I lived the military. I know, I understand the military. I understand how they act. Understand how they are. My dad being an officer. Yeah, my dad was an officer. He was a full bird colonel. My dad's a full bird colonel in the Army. But I know, officers are to me, in my perspective, they're all pansies. If you know my drill, you understand what I'm saying, Grampy? They're all pansies. All the officers are all nothing but pansies, and they die first. I realize the officers die first. They're the stupid fucks. Yeah, I remember I used to fucking drive the lieutenant around. We used to go to the different parts of the K site, and I was a driver for my lieutenant. That was irritating as fuck. My lieutenant was irritating as fuck. Go this way, go that way, turn right, turn left. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, it's like, yeah. If you saw me, in the Army, I was really good. I mean, I was good at what I did. I was good, but I didn't want to be no NCO. I didn't want to be NCO. First thing I want to do is like get the fuck out. I just want to do my time. I just want to get the experience. Being in the military. That's what I wanted to do. Get the experience living in the military. Yeah, 37 Transcom, 150 a trans. Yeah, /60. It was now it's 69 trans. It was 69 trans. Second squad. That's what.
Grampy, did you pause the video?
Sorry about that. Okay.
Actually, her droning was killing me. I don't know if you caught it earlier. I was saying that this is the worst. This is like worse than Penny Candies because she's not even telling the story. She's just taking a trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember this, and I remember this, and I remember this. They had a bit on Saturday Night Live when Jim Brewer was on it, where he would do this Goat Boy character.
Oh yeah,
and it was like an MTV or a VH1 style channel where he had a show called Remember the 80s, and he would just replace word with goat sound, certain words with goat sounds. So like, hey, remember in the 80s when but that's what her conversation, like the last 10 minutes was just, hey, do you remember?
Oh, well, I'm gonna, let me see, Grant, her getting personal, okay, hates everyone, Michelle gets crazy, hi, one's called Mikey McStab, I think I've played that, stop funding Grampy Lobster, MV wants to McStab me, Mikey goes on a trip, Whitey McFuckhead. She uses a lot of these. Mikey's manipulation. One of them, I got so confused. It just said Mikey's rambling. Mikey hates McMuffins and more. Mikey hates Clone Baby 4.
Oh, Clone Baby. What was Clone Baby doing to her?
Clone Baby was inside chat having fun with her. And it was beautiful. It was fun. But let me see. Here's one that just says, Mikey, MB hates everyone.
Okay. My chat room does not work. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Hello. I do not trust royalty, leaders, corporations, and government, you know?
Me either.
You wonder why we live in a fucking negative world, you know? We live in a fucking negative world because all these fuckers do is mislead us. They have so much ego, you know? Their ego, you know? It's like I don't trust, like I said, I don't trust perfect people. I don't trust people who look perfect. You know, I don't trust anybody who, you know, the deception of, you know, having perfection in life, you know? It's like, this is the reason why I like being imperfect. You know, this is the reason why I like to be imperfect, because I don't want to be like anybody else. I just want to be myself. That's all I want to do is be my fucking.
You know, sometimes you might say, God, why don't you say something? It's like, or what do you say to that? Yeah, it's just, it's crazy, folks. It's, you know, it's not your it's a, you know, I really, let me see, oh, Jello's back. Okay, apparently Jello had left to go to the bathroom.
Man, I put that in the inside chat a long time ago.
I know. Jello, you should know me by now. You'll learn really quick. I don't pay attention.
Well, yeah, but I have like come back from the I've come back from AFK because I was like, I'll just slip away for a minute, and you're like, Jello, are you there?
Oh.
I'm coming.
Oh. Yeah, she thought you had 10 million subscribers and I was a gaming streamer. She looks me up. Well, Michelle's literally looked me up, and like I said, that's the only reason that I have,
Self, you know.
Well, I'm curious.
It shows you that
is Panda a gaming streamer at all?
Probably.
I mean, I'm assuming the 10 million subscribers was maybe a bit of an exaggeration.
Well, look at Panda. Look at Panda's picture.
I mean, that looks
This is why I'm asking. Look at chunky person, stoned, you know, a little hair.
This is why I'm asking. I'm like, I would like to game with someone that looks like this.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look, and if you're a gamer, you know, we need to exchange Steam information. That's all I'm saying.
Folks, I'd like to publicly apologize right now for any comments that I've made towards pandas that may have come across as bigoted or racist. Folks, I come from an older generation, and you know, we learn, folks. We learn through our mistakes, and thank you for your patience.
You know, yesterday I could see the prejudiceness of people, you know, the perfection. You know, they're discriminating me because of the way I look.
Yeah, think.
It's not about racism. It's about now. This is another type of prejudiceness.
She loves her misery, though.
Yeah, this is another thing I'm talking about. You know, that people don't see that. You know, looks it means ego.
I think if you try to be nice to this person, she'd push you out of her life. I think she revels in her misery. I think she loves her misery. I think she feels herself above other people because of all the suffering that she has endured. And in some cases, there is some truth to that, right? Like you do gain a certain amount of depth. Well, you can gain a certain amount of depth while being mistreated. Thing is, not if you're dumb. Like Gary, like G-Man never gained any depth from being mistreated. He was just mistreated and dumb.
They just looked at him and said, "Jesus Christ, you're dumb." You know.
But you can gain empathy and morals and all kinds of things from, you know, if you're deep enough to be able to look inward and not just go, I don't want to make everybody else feel the way that I feel right now. If you just want to get back at the world, then you're not gonna, you know, come up.
She was in a side chat one time, and she was talking about driving a truck. And I was like, I used to drive a truck. I remember I've done the New Jersey Turnpike. What was it? Going all the way to through Virginia, through Williams. I forgot that. I wasn't over the road, but I logged a lot of miles every week. I did a lot of route work and hauled a lot of shit. But so I was talking like that. So automatically she felt some sort of connection because we were both truck drivers. She still is, which meant that apparently I wanted to continuously talk about absolutely nothing. And after a while, I was like, I gotta go like this, because she was asking, like, do you see this? She'd send me pictures, and I was trying to like, no, I don't see it, whatever. I wasn't trying to, I was trying to, whatever, maybe it's a nice person, maybe whatever, She contacted me. I didn't understand what the fuck she was going through, what she was talking about. And then when I was like, well, I gotta go, she's like, oh, I thought you were a truck driver. You stay awake a lot, or we don't sleep, or some shit like that. And I was like, fuck this. I forgot exactly how our connection terminated. It probably wasn't very pleasant on my part, but or I don't even remember what happened. But she reached out to me one time, because of the whole truck driving thing. I drove a truck for 6 years or whatever. But I was never mean to her. I never, but she, I don't know. Maybe I broke her heart. I don't know.
My look. It's not about what I who I am. It's not about looks. It's like I don't trust anybody who believes everything should be perfect. Just like religious people, they always like perfection. Just like usually it's funny about the people who are talking with me, fighting me. Actually, they're fighting me. It's pretty interesting in how they're fighting me. Yeah, they resist. I don't know. It's like I don't want to. It's like I don't want. Some part of me does not want to rely on the system. I hate the system. I hate the way it's run by these so-called leaders, the ones who are representing us. I don't want royalty to represent me. I look at it this way: royalty does not represent me. My leaders do not represent me. The corporations do not represent me, and the government does not represent me. I like to be independent from the madness living in this reality. I like to be independent living in that, but I can't. I can't because I had to live amongst these fucking greedy gold diggers. That's all they are. They're all nothing but greedy gold diggers. It's funny the prince. Hello.
Wait a minute.
I do not trust my look. It's not about what I who. It's like I don't want. Some part of me does not want to rely on the system. I hate the system. I hate the way it's run by these so-called leaders, the ones who are representing us. I don't want royalty to represent me. I look at it this way: royalty does not represent me. My leaders do not represent me. The corporations do not represent me, and the government does not represent me. I like to be independent from the madness living in this reality. I like to be independent living in that, but I can't. I can't because I had to live amongst these fucking greedy gold diggers. That's all they are. They're all nothing but greedy gold diggers. It's funny the prince, the bodybuilding prince. It was pretty interesting, kind of looking at his perspective, understanding who he really is, how much ego he has. He has a lot of ego. Because I found out people in Saudi Arabia with all their money having all that ego, they degrade people with their money. Just being wealthy, they degrade people. They don't treat people like they're equals. If you look at it that way. It's funny. My brother was in I think he was in Iraq War, but they treated him like shit. I found out they treated him like shit because you have to, it's like their customs, the way they are, how they view people. It's like, I don't know, what is to be human? They don't know what humanity. People of fucking religion, are not really, they dehumanize people. People of religion dehumanize people. Look at this. I got a Christian that dehumanized me yesterday, and a Christian that dehumanized me, and then turn around, I got a Saudi Arabia prince dehumanizing me. So it tells you exactly what kind of fucked up world you live in. What kind of fucked up world do you live in? The people that likes to dehumanize people for what they look and how they should behave, and we have to conform to them. Why do we have to conform to them? Why do I live in their reality? It's like I don't get it. I don't get why people are the way they are. That's why I hate Christians, because they're the worst. They're the worst people. I realize I hate Christians. They're the worst people, especially here in America. They're the worst people. Because they're so damn selfish and two-faced, and it's like it doesn't matter what country you're from. I still hate you. The chat thing's not working. See how much chat is. Oh, they're all talking amongst themselves.
Yeah,
you think I was looking at it? Didn't you guys notice I wasn't even talking to you? You guys are, you're fucking morons. You know, you're fucking idiots. It's funny. I love it. I love that. I mean, you guys. I wasn't even hearing. I didn't even see. I didn't even. Shit. I love this pop out thing.
Yeah, but they're the morons. Jesus fuck.
This is this will be what we're going to end up calling part 1 of well, you wanted, you know, I don't know what I'm going to call this, but this will be the last. This will be the last video. I'm not really sure how long this one is, folks, but there's plenty more. We're going to have some more tomorrow, folks. What's tomorrow? Saturday? I'm not sure, but I appreciate there's still 36 people watching at 2 hours and 25 minutes, and I'd like to thank every one of you for putting up with this shit.
I love this pop out thing.
Grampy, I'm actually getting a little bit long in the tooth here. I think I'm going to have to dip out.
No, well, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for having me, and thanks to everyone else for putting up with me.
Yeah, we always have room for Jello, and
All right.
I'll have some room for Jello in a couple weeks. We'll see you later.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm totally stoked.
Oh yeah, me too. No.
Take it easy, y'all.
Hey, you too, folks. We're going solo. If you'd like to come in, have a little fun, folks. The link is in the Discord. If you'd like to pop in, you know, we've got an open, folks. It's what is this, technically Saturday now, so it's open line Saturday morning, folks. If you'd like to come in right now and experience the last part of this show with Grampy Lobster, and maybe a nightmare or two, I don't know, because this is some really fucked up shit. But thanks for being here, and thanks for Jello for being here.
Watch this. I see you. I see you. Oh, that's so fucking funny. It's like they thought they were talking to me. They thought they were talking to me, but they're not really talking. So like I said, they're talking amongst themselves. Oh yeah, here I go. I don't see you. There you go. I don't see you. I popped you out. It's so funny. It is so funny. You fucking stupid idiots think I'm watching you, trolling me. I'm not. I hadn't watched you guys troll. I mean, I haven't been watching you. I love the blank screen in my chat. It's like, yeah, I love the blank screen in my chat. You know, it's pretty interesting how stupid you guys are. Do you think I'm really looking? You thought I was looking at you? You thought I was looking at you? No, I wasn't. I wasn't looking at you. It's funny how I talked an hour and 47 minutes without any interference. Don't you notice that? That, you know, I noticed that you watch my eyes. I realize that you guys watch my eyes, and you notice that you know, this is the way it works. It's like they watch my eyes, so they notice that I read the words. You know, that's when they caught me when my eyes turned to look in the chat room. You know, but during this talk, during the time that I've been talking, I hadn't looked. I didn't even, you guys, I'm glad there's a blank screen here. So I can talk as long as I fucking want, talk about anything, and I have no interference, you know, and all the trolls are actually, they're just trolling themselves, actually. Again, they're trolling themselves. That's what they're doing. They're all trolling themselves. You know, here, I'm putting them on pop-up again. Okay, you're on pop-up. I got you on pop-up now. Yeah. Aries is one dumb motherfucker. I realize that Aries is a dumb motherfucker, you know? I read his chat. He's an actually stupid motherfucker. He is a dumb motherfucker. Like, you know, it's funny, I'm so damn tired. It's like I don't feel nothing. Look at these. I'm reading this right now. Look how stupid they are. Look at the way they write. Look how stupid they really are. You know, the way they look at Aries, the way he is. I mean, he's a dumb motherfucker. I mean, he's really stupid.
He's really getting over on everybody. You know what I'm saying? On everybody. I mean,
you guys.
Oh my God, you guys.
It makes no sense at all.
No,
I mean, Aries does not make any sense to me.
No, we don't make any
you know?
sense.
Area, whatever you want to call him. You know, it makes no sense at all. It makes no sense. He's, you know, he's so primitive. I realize that Eris, whatever you want to call him, let's call him 106. He's so damn primitive the way he is. He has a primitive mind.
Yeah, you primitive.
He thinks, time for me to get up. Time for me to get up to go to work. Dang, I can hear it all the way down here. Isn't that nice? Why are you so white?
Are you talking to me, Red Velvet? Or what a way to get new subs, bash the hell out of them, or keep a black screen cool. I'm not really sure what that means. But
it's time for me to go to work.
Yeah.
Got to drive today. I'm gonna be driving tired. I've been up all day. I'm gonna drive tired. Like you guys give a fuck anyways. Like you fuckers give a fuck anyways, because, you know, you really don't give a fuck. That's kind of, you know, it's kind of like a haunting sound in a way.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a haunting sound.
Chat,
I like
folks.
that.
I mean,
Hey, Eric, 106, you are an alien yourself, stupid fuck. I'm gonna tell you, 106, you're an alien yourself. You're just the dumbest alien I've ever seen. I mean, you are the dumbest alien that I've ever seen. Not realizing that you're an alien yourself. It shows you how stupid you are. You know? I realize how, I mean, you're embarrassing yourself right now, 106. I think you're just embarrassing yourself. You know? They don't pee, actually. See, this is exactly what a human thinks. This is exactly this is what humanity thinks. You know, they think that all aliens are like us. They believe that all aliens are like this is another stupid fucker I have in a fucking. We got another stupid fucking idiot. We have another stupid fucking idiot who believes that everything revolves around humans. Look at Clone Baby 60. He's a stupid fuck. He thinks all the aliens pee. You know, why do animal pee? Are we animals? If they pee yellow, how come they pee yellow? And you pee yellow too, so therefore you're an animal. Clone Baby is nothing but an animal because he thinks like an animal. You know, he believes that all aliens pee. This shows you how stupid Clone Baby is. Clone Baby is the dumbest motherfucker that I've ever seen. Just like fucking 106, he's a dumb motherfucker himself. It shows you the inner stupidity is coming out. You know, their inner stupidity is coming out because they know nothing about nothing. They know nothing about their universe. You know, Clone Baby knows nothing about his universe at all. So he assumes that everybody's human like him. That's why he comes up with pee. He thinks that all aliens pee just like he does. Do you think all aliens have dicks? Do you think all aliens have dicks like you? Being the dick that you are? Because you are a dick. You know? That's what you are. You're pretty much a dickhead. You're this. I mean, this is the reason why humans are so stupid. These fuckers right here are the most stupidest fucks that I've ever seen. You know, this is the intelligence we have. You know, this is our intelligence. I'm telling you, this is our intelligence right here on planet Earth. This is our intelligence on planet Earth. This is the way these people think. You know, this is the way they think. This is how stupid they are. You want these people to represent you? You want these fucking dumb motherfuckers to represent you on this planet? You want these dumb motherfuckers like you want these dumb. I mean, these fuckers are the most dumbest fucks that's gonna represent you on this fucking earth. You know, this shows you how much humanity have a bad reputation because of these dumb motherfuckers I have in my chat room. These dumb motherfuckers I have in my chat room. I don't want them to represent me. I realize I don't want these dumb motherfuckers to represent me. I don't want them to even speak for me. Because, you know, you want these fuckers to represent you on this fucking planet?
Do this, X?
You want these fucking negative fuckheads that they are?
I got
Hell
more.
yeah. They're not mature enough. I realize the dumb fuckers I have on my chat room, they're not mature enough. They haven't grown up yet. They're still fucking childish. Yeah. And here he is being stupid again. You know, 106 is being stupid because he is stupid. He's the dumbest fuck that I've ever seen, just like fucking Clone Baby. You know, they're acting stupid because they have no idea about nothing. They assume they know everything. That's one thing I hate about human beings about, you know, they assume they know every fucking thing, but they don't know diddly squat. You know, especially 106. He doesn't know diddly squat because he likes living in his dome. Like I said, he likes living in his fucking dome, and he doesn't give a fuck about nothing. The only thing he gives a fuck is about living on planet Earth. That's what he believes in. You know, I want to, you know, it's funny about 106, you know, how stupid he really is as a human being. You know, he has no intelligence. He has no fucking intelligence. Hell yeah. Who gives a fuck about your IQ? It's not about IQ, actually. I realize it's not about the IQ. Intelligence doesn't relate on IQ. That's whitewashing. You know, white people invented the IQ in this reality. There you go, whitewashing again. There you go about white. See, this is what I'm talking about. Whitewashing and indoctrination in this fucking reality. Because everything is based on white people. Everything is based on white people. It's not based on all the people. White, it only represents the white people in this reality. That's why I say I'm a racist and an anti-racist, you know? Yeah, indoctrination. See, it's funny about 106. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. That's why he's so stupid. Right now, he's just making up complete bullshit because he doesn't understand. I realize he doesn't understand what I'm talking about. He thinks it's all a fucking joke. He thinks it's all entertainment. You know, he thinks it's not real. He realized that, you know, it's funny about Mars. Yeah, Mars had a big war. One thing you got to understand about Mars, it's funny, most of the human beings came from Mars. You know, 106, most of the human, you know where the male came from? From Mars. They actually did come from Mars. Mars was masculine.
Yeah, she does.
That's why you are the way you are. You learn everything that you learned from Mars came down to this planet. So yeah, Area 106. You may think it's a joke, but look at the way you act. You know, you act just like the Martians in Mars. You know, the masculinity came from Mars, actually. Venus is female. I realize that Venus is female. And
folks, when Michelle Best gets on a roll, you just can't stop. It's just that good, folks, and that's why.
You got to understand it. You know, there's a lot of gay men in Mars. I realize that there's a lot of gay men in Mars because it's all masculine. So yeah, you know, you have to be very masculine, be very gay to come to this planet. You have to be gay to come to this planet, the masculine person that you are. In Venus, it was very much female. I realized that Venus was all female. Yeah, they can procreate with all females. You understand about procreation. You understand it doesn't matter. Procreation doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't have to be male and female in procreation. You know? It doesn't have to be male and female. Yeah, I agree with you, Clone Baby. We should just change it to penis. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I actually do agree with you. I actually do agree with you on that one. And that's why aliens call you fucking idiots, because you think more about your penis more. I mean, that's what planet Earth, that's what humans are about. They're sex. They use sex as a weapon too. I found out they use sex as a weapon in this world. That's why you guys like having a lot of kids. You like to fuck so much.
Okay, well, now that is not a totally untrue statement. Sex has definitely been over the years used as a weapon. I've had sex used as, you know, oh, you're laughing so hard. I thought you're okay. Anyway, I thought you. Yeah, this is, folks. X, I'm telling you, you should come in. This gets nuttier and nuttier. This is one of my favorite ones. I remember now I recorded.
You know, that's what they want you to do. They want you to fucking have a lot of babies, and you know, you want to have money, so you can't afford to have babies. You know, they want you to live a life of tortured, based on money. Can you afford to have a family? Hey, clone baby, can you afford to have a family?
It's a clone
Can you afford
baby.
to have a fucking family with the money that you guys believe in?
Damn, picking on clone baby, man. We have to feed clone baby. How the
It's
fuck
funny.
are you gonna make money? It's not old enough.
This is typical negativity. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Human beings being a disgrace. I'm looking at the cesspools right here. These are all the cesspool of the human beings. The ones are trolling me. They are the cesspools. They are the true cesspools of the human beings. Even though they don't believe in the universe, Fuck, it's funny, the Cold War. It's about the Cold War? It's fun. It's all coordinated. You're like part of the. You're like in the chess game. That's what you are. 106. You think the Cold War is Cold War? You think the Cold War will never happen? They're never going to launch the nuclear bombs. I'm going to tell you. 106. They're not going to allow you to launch any nuclear bombs, nuclear missiles in this fucking planet. They're not going to allow you to do that. Cold War. It's the reason why. The Cold War is the reason why you're so racist. The Cold War is the reason why you humans are the most racist fucks on this fucking planet, because of the Cold War. That's where racism came from. Because you're a racist against your own white kind. You're a racist to your own white kind. That's what I talk about. You guys fight amongst each other over your fucking political beliefs. So therefore, you are racist in your political beliefs. It's funny. Russian people are white. American people are white. Now you got the Asian people and the Chinese people. Hell yeah, you guys are all fucking racist. CIA and the KGB, they're both the same. Who gives a fuck? They're all coordinated. They're all coordinated in this world. Everything in this world, they're all coordinated. They're all doing it just to feed on your fuck. You are the producer of fear. That's what human beings are. You are the producer of fear. That's the whole idea of this world, is to produce fear. Having those nukes produce fear. Doesn't matter which side you're on. The whole idea is to make you guys become fear mongers, and then you become the warmongers that you are. Then you guys become the warmongers, and that's where more fear comes in. That's the whole idea of this world. If you look at it planetary wise, yeah, wars are designed for you to fucking go in fear. You live in a fear-based society. I mean, you don't need a brain scientist. You don't have to be a brain scientist to figure that fucking thing out. These wars are planned. And everybody in this world is coordinated. They're all USSR, USA doesn't make a difference. I realize that USSR and USA doesn't make a fucking difference. Who gives a fuck if you're better than the USSR? Who gives a fuck if USA? It doesn't matter in this world, because they're all fucking with you anyways. These beings they're all fucking with you. They're playing with you. They're playing with your emotions. Look at the way 106 is. Look at the way he's behaving. This is exactly what they like. They want him to behave the way he behaves.
Blue.
These aliens, they're way beyond 106. They control his mind. Even though 106 doesn't believe he's being mind controlled, but look at the way his word is. Better than USSR. He says he's better than the USSR. This is exactly how you divide and conquer. This is he's right now he's exposing himself. This is what the aliens do. He's exposing himself, saying, "Yeah, I am better than the USSR." So this is what divide and conquer works. How divide and conquer works, because we have, it's like America has the best nuclear bombs. Russia has the best fucking airplanes. Best planes ever. And basically, the beings, all these different type of beings they're all coordinated. They're all coordinated, manipulating you to make you believe, creating conflict, It's 106 only sees the little picture, because he's in this chess right now. 106 is part of the chess. He's a pawn. He's a pawn, just like like us. We're all pawns in this game. We're all pawns in this fucking game. And 106 is definitely a pawn. He's not the king or the queen. He's just a pawn. And every single human being on this fucking planet are all pawns themselves. doing their fucking job, playing their war games. You know, because I realized that, you know, wars is basically another ritual. That's what wars are. Wars is a form of ritual to sacrifice human beings. You know, the Illuminati, you know, it's funny about how the Illuminati use war as a sacrifice. When you say you're sacrificing yourself for these fucking wars, yeah, they're playing you like a chess game. Politician, who gives a fuck about the politicians? They're all they're kind of like the, you know, the politicians are more like the knights, if you look at it that way. The politicians are the knights, you know, and they're the ones telling you, they're the ones who's spreading the fear themselves. All of them, the royalty, the politicians, they're all coordinated. You know, it's funny, they're all coordinated, and then the manipulators on top. You know, these are the bottom tier. You know, this guy right here, 106, is the bottom tier. He's thinking of the bottom tier of the pyramid. I mean, he's thinking he is the bottom tier of the pyramid. That's what he thinks about. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to know the tip of the pyramid, because the tip of the pyramid is where all the control is. You know. It's funny how you guys don't see that, because you don't realize that the being itself is controlling your wars. They're controlling your wars. You know, they're controlling everything about you. You know, I mean, magic. There's magic and science. I'm telling you, magic and science controls humanity. Magic and science control humanity. And hello. Well, I found out that the new trucks won't be here in 2 weeks. Yeah, the new trucks. Hey, please do not fund Grumpy Lobster. Or Old Man Lobster. Please do not fund him. You know, please do not give him money. I'm telling you guys, please do not give him. If I can survive without money, look at my show. I don't need money. Look at my show. I don't need to rely on money at all. Why? I mean, you trolls who are, you know, troll minions that you are, the stupid fucks that you are. Why are you giving Grampy Lobster money? Are you that stupid? I'm telling you, are you that fucking stupid? Let him fall. Just let him fucking fall. You know, the guy don't deserve. I mean, why does he need money? I thought he had it made. You know, I thought this guy had it made. You know, I thought this guy had everything. Everything is going by his way. You know, and all of a sudden you guys are sending him money. I never seen ignorant people. You know, I never seen ignorant stupid fucks. These trolls must be ignorant stupid fucks to give Grampy Lobster money. You know. Let me do one thing for a minute.
Hey everyone, what's up? Fred, your boy Blew Up One here, just with a quick commercial, you know, putting it out there that I work online, and well, I didn't get paid from YouTube this month because I lost monetization on one of my channels, but hopefully I should be getting that back soon. But I relied on my 2 channels with that I had monetization on were connected to my same AdSense account, of course, you know, and well, you got to hit over $100 in your AdSense account to get paid the next month. You know, so I did not get paid this month, and so I couldn't pay my bills. I can't pay my my phone bill and my StreamYard bill for YouTube to keep making fresh YouTube videos. The StreamYard bill is not a top priority. I can do without that, but I really need to raise the money to pay my phone bill, which is only $30. So, but I'm looking for work online. That is how I work on YouTube and social media, promoting people, you know. So if you would like promotion for a small fee, you know, I could potentially help you get a few more subscribers, hits, likes, follows, or whatever, you know what I mean? I can make commercials for you on all social media, and I have a little bit of a reach, you know what I'm saying? So you can potentially reach hundreds of people, you know, just for like a small fee, you know, like $5, $10 or more if you can, you know, to help me pay my fucking phone bill, fam, in case I have emergencies, you know what I'm saying?
Now that you're going out into the world, there's something you should know. You see that?
Yeah?
That's shit. And this Shinola.
Shit. Shinola.
Son, you're gonna be all right.
Ah, folks, words to live by. Words to live by. And, well, you know, there's a difference. And as long as you know the difference between shit and shinola, folks, you'll be fine. Problem is, some people don't. If you don't understand what I'm saying, if you don't understand where I'm coming from, folks, well, that's okay. That's really not a thing, not a problem. I understand. Folks, we're getting towards the end. We're getting towards the end of another, whatever the fuck you call, whatever it is that I do, folks. And you know, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. So hopefully, once again, folks, in another attempt, Mr. United for the children, you are the dumb. Thank you so much for the $3. Folks,
Kids.
I love this. Destroying memories.
All right, Snoopy. We got the enemy positions. Let's turn back and report what we saw.
They're sleeping.
What?
The Jerrys! The blankets are on! They're sleeping, Charlie Brown! Get the mustard gas.
The mustard gas?
Did I stutter?
They're asleep!
They're about to be awake. Now, Charlie Brown!
That was wrong! That was wrong!
We're heroes! We're heroes! What? You let them get behind us! Do your goddamn job, Charlie Brown!
190 climbing right wing. That was incredible!
We're not done yet.
What are you doing? He's defenseless!
He's the enemy! You think he's just gonna hit the ground and stop being a soldier? Do you?
Please, Snoopy, please! He's just a kid!
Take it up with the Kaiser.
Oh God, no! No, you can't! Stop it, Snoopy! Stop it! Get off him! Bad! Oh my God, what did you do to him? Oh, it's just a game! Someone help! Where are the adults? Someone! Anyone! For the love of God! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, they're gonna have to put you down, Snoopy! You're gonna be dead soon!
This has been a summer of frightening animals in Rhode Island. A piranha in Coventry, an alligator in Lincoln, and now an unknown scary creature in Portsmouth. Whatever it was so big and so scary, a Fall River couple thought they were going to die. It's a story you'll see only here on Eyewitness News. The couple spoke exclusively with our Sean Daly. Sean joins us now with their amazing ordeal.
We haven't heard of anything quite like this around here before. Imagine swimming mindlessly in the late afternoon sun when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a huge, horrifying creature, roughly 15 feet long, rocks your world. Tuesday afternoon here at Teddy's Beach in Portsmouth. What happened gives new meaning to this danger sign. This is still hard for her, isn't it?
Yeah, she went to a concert.
Smells and
Tomorrow night, so.
It was low tide, and Rachel Carney was out beyond the danger sign, floating on her back, relaxing, when big trouble struck.
And I turned around, I heard a hissing sound. So I stopped, I looked beside me, and all I seen was a face come up with these big teeth, and I just remember the face being like shaped like a basketball, and the face went in, like kind of sucked in, and then went like squared off. Then it had all white, and it kept swimming around me. It rubbed up against my leg, so I just stopped, and I pretended like I wasn't moving. That's when it rubbed up, went down, and kept going around me.
It rubbed up against your leg?
Up against my leg. Literally.
It touched you?
It touched me. That's how I knew it was scary.
Scary?
With scales, because I felt the scales, and plus I seen the face. So I started swimming away. I yelled, "Danny, help me, something's chasing me."
Rachel Carney's fiance, Dennis Vasconcelos, had been fishing with a buddy on these rocks. He raced into the water.
It's going to get her. I grabbed her by the ass, or rear end, and I grabbed her like that, and I whipped her in. We're over her head. I whipped her in. I says, "Rachel, just swim. Don't turn around no matter what you hear, right?" Now I stood there, and the thing's going like around me and stuff, all right? And I can see how big it is and stuff, and it's gigantic, okay? It has scales on it and stuff. Now all of a sudden, from me to you away, this big head comes up. Honestly, I've never seen nothing like this before in my life. It's like a basketball. It's like this big, okay? It comes up, and it's got these fangs, like my fingers, right? The first, this many in the bottom, and about 2 or 3 at the top, plus layers inside, okay? And it's like blackish on the top a little bit, and it's got a couple of scales that you can see and stuff, and you can see the white starting under its neck. And it shoots water out of its nose, right? And out of its mouth, it goes like this to me. It goes, and it spit the water out of me. Now I think it's going to kill me, you know what I mean?
The group thinks the creature was attracted to blood from a nasty injury to Joey Melo's leg. Joey was out in the water as he is right now, cleaning his leg. Joey, how much blood was there?
I bled for an hour and a half, and it just wouldn't stop.
I will not ever go in salt water again, because I am that scared. I thought I was dead that day, honestly. I didn't think he was going to make it in time to get me. I just thought I was dead. I thought it was a fauna.
At first I thought it was an eel, okay? Because it was, when it was rolling first, right? It would roll and you could see the white and stuff. But when it got to chase her, it was going like this. You know what I mean? Like they go a little bit like this, like a hump sort of. It sounds like a barracuda, similar, like that, all right?
Man, you're still in the moment right now, 2 days later. You're still in this moment, are you?
I am flipped over this. I went to bed. I've been going to bed with things grabbing me, wrapping around my neck, choking, fighting underground, and everything.
It's still a mystery what the creature was. State environmental agents checked out the scene today and found nothing, so the best guess comes from marine experts we checked with. They figure it may have been some sort of a tropical fish that migrated here with a warm Gulf current. Mother Ocean. We're live.
I'm probably gonna vomit, and I feel diarrhea shit. Do you realize I had
feel diarrhea shit?
Yeah. Do you realize that I had water squirt out of my ass this morning?
Water squirted out of your ass this morning.
In the bed.
Ew.
I held my cheeks immediately and I carried it to the toilet. There's nothing bad in here. It's fine. That's skill, though.
You know what, Jason? How about you stop talking crap about me? Because all I've been doing was trying to take care of you. Do you even see that I try to take care of you? Are you just so toxic and so fucking selfish and so narcissistic that you're talking shit literally about someone who's done everything she could to help you with this? Don't fucking talk shit about me like that and say I need to fucking die. Why should I fucking die when I'm trying to fucking help you? And I have been this entire thing. All day I've been trying to fucking help you, and you've been doing nothing but treating me like fucking shit, dude. Just lie there and be in pain for all I fucking care. You deserve it at this fucking point. Telling people they need to fucking die because you're in pain. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Lie there. In pain. I don't care. You're telling people they need to fucking die, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you? People need to die because you're in pain? Fuck you, dude. I'm in pain all the fucking time. I'm not telling people to die. Man. Fucking mean bastard. So fucking tired of him fucking bitching all damn day. It's just bitching with him. God, I can't wait till he goes to fucking therapy and gets tested positive for fucking bipolar. Because frankly, I am tired of this. I am tired of this back and forth of him loving me and I'm this perfect wife. And then I'm this horrible fucking wife that deserves to fucking die because she's doing everything in her power to help him. But he's in pain and he's so fucking dickish that he can't even see his wife trying to fucking help him. He can't even see it. Instead, it's I'm in pain and think she can't take my pain away in my stomach, so she's a fucking bitch. I'm sorry I can't fucking heal you, Jason. I'm not God. Dick. Fucking shit, man. I shouldn't be told that. I shouldn't be bitched at. This is what I'm talking about, Jason. You taking your pain out on others and hurting others. You sitting there begging out to Jesus saying, I promise, Jesus, I'm never going to freaking hurt anyone. The next minute, you're telling people to die? Are you kidding me, dude? Who do you really serve, Jesus or yourself?
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Folks, thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun. We've had a lovely evening. Part 1 of Michelle Bess. Folks, my stalker. The deep dive. And it's only maybe 3 parts because these 3 parts, folks, are going to explain a lot of fucking things. It's a lot of crazy, folks. It's a lot of... It's a rabbit hole. It's confusing. It makes no sense. But does it have to make sense, folks? Seriously. Think about it. Does it have to make sense? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, folks, you know, you always got to be the hype man. You know, nobody's going to do it for you, folks. It's a one-man show, folks. First of all, for as low as $2.99, folks, I can be your Grampy. That's right, folks. For as little as $2.99, folks, I can be your Grampy. A bargain at half the price. Remember, folks, we're also Rev Rollies, a proud sponsor and official Rollies of Grampy Lobster and Fun Brigade. And also breaking news, now you can become a greedy gold digger for the low, low price of $4.99 a month. Boy, I couldn't even get that one all the way through, folks, without fucking it up. But thank you so much for being here. Remember, folks, we've got merch. Somebody, I just found out, somebody bought something, so I got $7. Wow, going to my PayPal, which I also do appreciate, folks. I have also drank the bong water before, but it had rum. It was folks. I'm not a role model. I never claim to be. I'm not better than you. I'm not better than anybody else, folks. In fact, I've made very few good choices in my life, but I'm still here, and you're here, and that's what makes the difference, and that's what makes me happy, folks. That you're here, and hopefully I'm entertaining somebody, and so things and stuff, folks. Things and stuff to everybody. Thanks for being here. Things and stuff. Seriously, out to everybody. Can we get things and stuff in the side chat? Hashtag things and stuff. Hashtag Fun Brigade.